Start streaming.
So something that just came to mind is I have to ask though. Does a shield state anywhere to be armor or no?
What?
Like armor classifies as armor, like a helmet, bracers, glaives, they all count as armor. But does a shield count as armor?
Yes, if you're holding it.
Yeah, if you're holding it, it counts as armor.
Okay, then yeah, no, that's what I thought. Good.
Cause I'm tired, I wanna fight.
Is that fucking Storage Wars?
What?
The fuck? I'm sorry.
I'm fucking sorry.
You want to run that by me one more time?
Say what now?
Well, I remember, like, in between the show or during the show, there were some times where they had that something sounding like it on the show.
No, and I'm live. Don't disrespect a song like that. You'll get me yelled at.
Dare you disrespect? Fucking.
I'm fired, man. How could you do this?
Oh God, Tim's in my. Oh God, hi Tim.
Tim's in your
I
chat?
swear it was.
Tell him to come to my chat.
That's him. It's that
yeah.
Tim. Okay.
Our Tim.
Hi, Tim.
The one you're married to in the game.
The other. That's him.
We're playing. I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons with the boys. So.
At 3 in the morning.
It's not 3 in the morning. What the fuck are you talking about?
I wanna play.
Hey, don't diss your own campaign. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Currently streaming with some friends playing Dungeon.
Alrighty.
Who the hell do you think I am, your friend? I'm your goddamn enemy.
Tim says hi. Hey, Tim says hi, cutie.
Ah!
Ah! So, we ready?
Fucking
So, we ready to go?
Yeah, we're good.
Alrighty.
I mean, no, but yeah.
I'm done having a stroke.
I'm ready. Let's just keep in mind that it's been a few years since I've played Dungeons and Dragons, so I can't remember
Same.
everything.
And again, no one's gonna judge us, right? 5 seconds later, my fucking comment section.
Yeah, our entire chat is just gonna be like, "Hey, stupid!"
I'm gonna check my past broadcasts. There's gonna be a whole bunch of people dissing me.
Your chat is going to be filled with random people telling me that I'm fucking garbage.
Big Lou, come here. Come here, big girl. Close the door.
And I goddamn know it.
Alright, so switching the live.
What are the
stream
odds
now.
you know who joins the place for both of them? One of them.
Cause I'm TNT. I hate my streaming thing, by the way, because so what OBS does for the whole screen capture is it captures me moving my mouse and stuff, right? And it captures the browser. But here's what it's doing. It put a big yellow box around my screen, so I just have a yellow line around my TV screen.
This is why I capture a specific application rather than the whole screen.
No, it's a window. It just has the window. If I were to close this window, it wouldn't capture anymore. It's just the window.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on then. Mine don't.
There's just a big yellow. Like on stream, they don't see the yellow line, but I do. I see the whole yellow line, and it's annoying me.
I don't get that though. I don't have that yellow line.
I gotta go into OBS Studios and like figure out how to turn that crap off because that's gonna annoy me. But for right now, it's fine. I'll be fine. But yeah, hi everybody. I'm back. Oh my gosh. Except
So-
I'm not using a really good mic, so I apologize in advance
Yeah, I
for
know.
any horrible mic quality.
Yeah, I know. I'm back too. It's been like 2 or so months since my last live stream.
Bruh, I'm gonna get dissed on. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. Everybody that's been watching me play Win, they're gonna diss me in my comment section and other shit. They're gonna be like, "Why aren't you on Win? Why aren't you on Win?" I'm gonna be like,
D&D with this nerd.
It's like, yeah,
I mean, some could argue that we are still playing it. We're just playing a 2D version of it.
Hold on, I need to go and message my friend Amogus because I saw him launch Among Us.
Mogus.
Yeah, we are ready to roll.
Fucking launch the game.
I got my player card out. I'm ready. Got this covered, bro.
I've got it open in my character sheet because we don't currently have a visual playing board. So
Yeah, we don't have anything that I can like
I haven't
show.
figured out how to use Roll20 yet, so we just don't have one.
and
I mean, it's fine. I don't
Yeah.
really. We don't really need a campaign board. I can just show my character sheet and just make funny
mean,
jokes and other shit.
I mean, I would like to, but it's not really something we can worry about currently.
For everyone curious, I'm not gonna do webcam for a while because I don't have a good quality webcam, and it's not the greatest of quality in the first place.
It
You,
can't
get,
possibly
you
be worse
want
than
my webcam? Too bad.
It can't possibly be worse than my webcam.
Technically, I could buy one because I do have that $150, gift card from Amazon. But like,
Yeah.
I don't want to waste it on my camera.
Let's do it later.
That's not like.
It's not a
meh.
necessity.
No.
Alright, so
Any
Playing D&D. All right, let's get this show on the road. Come on.
Alright. After King and Cookie session zeros, they both ended up meeting up at a dock with Neko, who didn't have one.
I was
where
busy.
They all three of y'all received a letter from various means with different things written in each of them, but all directing you to meet up here. To
Power.
unknown. The story is completely inconsistent, but there's a few other people who are also here waiting on the ship with you.
Alright, so
Some
we're on a
of them
ship.
plain commoners, others seem to have some wealth to them. Some have some armor. Just a whole wide array of people.
Sounds like fun.
Oh boy.
Sounds like great fun time.
I'm
I'm
going to approach Cookie's character just randomly since he's the most giant person I see there, and holding up my letter, ask him, "I'm assuming you received one of these as well?"
Oh god, he's Australian.
Excuse me, the accent's supposed to be Irish.
Oh god, he's Irish! Get the potatoes!
Oh, fuck off, yeah! Go fuck off, yeah!
Oh, I meant.
Okay, so are we doing transcripts at all? Like someone
We're
writing down our adventure or no?
Echo is attempting to engage in a player-on-player RP without my intervening.
Oh.
So have fun. I'm gonna sit here and
Wait,
I lazily pull out a letter, hold it in between two of my fingers, and then just go back to whatever I was doing.
Okay. Sure. That's what happens.
okay.
That's my response.
That's what you
Just-
do.
Just casual. Alright, what was I doing? Oh, yeah.
What are you doing? We don't know what anyone is doing right now, okay?
Notes are overrated anyway.
If we really want to know what's going on, we'll just watch the VODs back.
Honestly,
Valid.
probably gonna forget half the shit anyway.
Probably.
Notes.
Oh, shit. No. I just hit the wrong thing. Oops.
Went through the whole entirety of school without taking notes, and I ain't about to start now.
Amen.
I just accidentally opened my Amazon, but like, oh well.
Oops.
Fat L.
Um.
Now you can buy me something for Christmas.
Yep.
What's it gonna
Is there any real
Oh, no.
sign of what we're supposed to be doing here?
I don't believe so.
Currently, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot to do, so you're welcome to explore the town while you wait. I know King and Cookie had an opportunity to do that in their session 0, but you definitely did not have that chance yet, Neko.
Okay, then I suppose I'm going to go explore the town.
Alright.
What do I see?
All right.
There's like a blacksmith. There is a distinct lack of an alchemist, which I did happen to fucking decide on for Cookie.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna pause real quick. I'm sorry, Tim. I know you're watching, but I'm gonna pause real quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, y'all can continue. It's nothing important.
Okay.
I know I do need to pick myself up some adventure, like armor and stuff. So I'm gonna go stop at the blacksmith and peruse their wares.
Alrighty. How much gold you got?
I currently have 10.
So you have 10 gold to spend on whatever he's got. Got all sorts of shit. I don't feel like listing it all.
Let's look at armor. Specifically,
Looking
like
at armor. What kind of armor? Heavy, medium, light, shield?
light or medium armor.
Light and medium armor. For 10 gold pieces, you can get padded leather for 5 gold, 11 plus dex mod, and gives you disadvantage on stealth. For 10 gold, you can get plain leather armor. Same,
All right, we're good. Back to live
same
scene.
protection value, but you don't get disadvantage on stealth. And for medium armor, you can get hide for 10 gold, 12 plus dex mod with the max of 2, and no disadvantage on stealth.
I mean, I don't think I showed.
Unless you wanted to get a shield for 10 gold, which gives plus 2 AC? Yeah.
Okay,
Let's
I
go with
showed
the
this.
hide
Did I show
armor.
anything important?
You're gonna go with hide armor?
Hide armor.
No, I didn't. Okay.
You're a, what, wizard?
Wizard, yeah.
Ah, yeah. Never mind. It's from a race that you have proficiency with it.
Yeah, it's my race that gives me the proficiency with the medium. The light
I
and
went
medium
back and
armor.
checked to see if I showed anything like important on my screen for like when I went to Amazon accident. There's nothing there. There's nothing that they could have used against me.
Very good.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, no, I didn't know my name. Whatever will I do?
The blacksmith pulls a set of hide armor off the wall and gestures for your pouch of 10 gold.
I obviously will pay him the gold and equip my hide armor.
Hey, got you.
You spend
Pikachu.
10 or so minutes getting it on. Takes a while. And now you're broke.
Yeah, now I'm broke, but I'm at least protected. You said that was 12 armor?
12 plus dex mod with a maximum of 2.
With 12, so that would be 13 armor for my rating. Cool.
13 AC.
13 AC.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Sick.
Sick, bro.
I guess at that point I'll go head back to the docks and see if there's anything new that's shown up.
Just as you get back, there's a ship that pulls into the port. It's got the same emblem that's on the letter and can be presumed to be the one you've been waiting on. A gnome steps off the ship and greets everyone in the crowd, gesturing for you to head on to the ship and get below deck since the trip is going to take a while.
Are you talking to just him or all of us?
All of you.
Oh,
Okay.
Including the other NPCs that are just hanging around you, which proceed to get on the ship.
Okay.
alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna step on the ship and head below.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do exactly the same thing.
King?
I'll cautiously step on since it'd be the first time on the ship.
Step onto the ship.
Casually grabs King and drags his ass on board.
No.
King, are you intending to make some kind of roll against the gnome to check for intent, or do you just want to cautiously step on the ship?
Just
Is it
casually,
something?
cautiously step on the ship because it's like the
Okay.
first time, and
Well, nothing goes off when you step on the ship.
Okay, there's nothing that's gonna happen. It's not a trick. It's just a fucking ship. Just get
Yeah.
on the ship.
Regular boat.
Well, I almost do kind of want to try and see if I can roll for a perception for intent
Go
to
for
see
it.
what the gnome is.
If you insight on the gnome, feel free to.
See, so that would be
Wait, what's your perception number? No, not you. I'm talking about Neko, because we can talk about it as a group if we want to use the person with the highest perception.
I have what's it? Proficiency in perception, so I get a +4 +2 bonus for proficiency, so that's a total of +6.
Okay.
Alrighty. I've got the number you're trying to bypass.
I rolled an 11.
He rolled a 21.
Fucking hell. So I can't figure it out. Okay.
You seem to believe that he is telling nothing but the truth.
Okay.
You know what?
Best of intentions.
Are we able to investigate the ship and just take a look
You
around?
absolutely can.
Huh. You know what? Fuck it. I had a pretty good investigation roll last time.
Alright, go
One
ahead.
down. Fuck it. Let's go. 15.
Upon closer inspection, you notice that what the fuck is that door called? I think it's a portcullis? The door that leads you down to the bottom of the ship. There's only 2 of them, and they can both be locked from the outside.
That's like a brig.
Ooh.
what did you say this guy was again?
It's locked from the outside
gnome.
and doesn't appear to open from the inside at all.
So, okay. So now that I've unlocked that discovery, fuck it. I'm gonna investigate him.
You're gonna roll insight on the gnome as well?
Yep.
Alright. Gotcha.
Investigation roll.
You're gonna roll insight, not invest.
Oh, I gotta roll insight.
Yeah, it's against
Okay.
a player or a person. Unless you're
14.
investing like a corpse. What now?
14.
14. You've just barely passed the save.
Nice.
I rolled a 13. Something is off-putting about him, but you can't quite place your finger on it.
Okay. I'm gonna stay on guard.
Alrighty. Anything else?
Can I talk to the little dude? Crouch as much as I can and try to talk to him. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want to say?
I've already basically dug information out of him. Now I'm just on guard. So if he tries anything, he's fucked.
She'll look at him particularly, in the sense of his size compared to the ship, and she has a questioning look about his ability to do what he previously does.
Appears like a fairly standard captain of a ship, just 3 foot tall and with a neon pink beard for some fucking reason.
Beautiful
that's funny.
fashion choice.
Yep. Absolutely.
So, sir, would you be the one who sent these?
I absolutely am. What of it?
May I ask why I was sent one, of all things, if it's not bothersome?
I sent a whole bunch of letters to people who I believed who could aid me on this trip.
Now, what was the ship entail entirely?
Based on the person.
Okay, so while King is currently chatting with the dude,
Mm-hmm.
is there any crew members?
Plenty. There's
I'm
about
gonna-
10 people on the ship.
I'm gonna investigate the crew members.
What do you mean investigate the crew members?
Ask them questions.
What
I'm
do you
curious
ask
about their
them?
captain.
What do they know about the captain?
Yeah.
The most you get out of them is that they were also sent the same letter as you. Just instead of being told to go below deck, they were told to clean the ship.
Okay, this is very sus now. Like, I'm
Yeah.
actually getting very
Yeah. At this
suspicious.
point in time, I'm noticing the two giants investigating, and so at this point, I'm gonna try and stick close to them because I'm starting to get a little fishy.
The gnome seems to be a bit off-put by only 3 people remaining above deck and just talking a lot to his crew, but doesn't do anything about it quite yet.
Can I detect, or can I do a detection for any sort of like magical enchantments currently in play?
Go for it.
So that would be Arcana.
Arcana.
Okay.
So as the captain, what is their food and bedding, and how long the trip will occur? Like, last.
The trip should take about 3-4 days, maybe. I'm
So what's
got-
skeptical?
I
Or
got
something.
a 20.
Pick up some food for you. You got a what now?
20.
A 20.
Oh,
There
is it?
doesn't appear to be anything magical about the ship, besides the method with which it is pushed through the water.
Okay.
So it's run by magic. Nice.
Yeah. So instead of having like row oars or something that you would like row with, or whatever the fuck regular ships nowadays have, it's just got like a magical rudder that works like a fin.
Nice.
Yeah, I wrote.
I'm
I
just
had to
gonna
re-roll 'cause
meditate
I
on the
grabbed wrong
deck.
die.
It's pretty standard for most ships built like this to have.
I'm just gonna go ahead and meditate on the deck.
You're gonna meditate on the deck,
Yep.
above deck.
Yep.
All right. I'll deal with that later.
I don't like the sound of that.
The king. So, and none of the crew have any idea that you're up there really, or need to be told something. So, King, what else are you telling the gnome?
So, she'll ask the last question of, what exactly are we doing?
You're here as insurance to prevent pirates from taking over my ship.
There's the key word.
Why else would I hire adventurers or employ them to any degree?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
After
And then she'll get up.
After eavesdropping on King's and the gnome's conversation, my character has now calmed down more and is having a nice relaxing meditation.
Okay. Anything else I should know?
I'm going to approach the meditating giant over there and inquire as to anything they may have insightfully determined about the ship.
All right.
Because apparently there are things here that are amiss, and I would like to stay informed as to other people's observations, being a scholar and all.
All right.
Other than that, I don't have anything else.
All right, King. Anything else you want to speak to the gnome about, or are you going to leave him be?
I'm gonna leave him be and just casually go up to the crow's nest for no apparent reason.
The gnome walks over to Cookie and Neko and begins to gesture for them to head off below deck. Rambling on about how it's probably better if you were down there so the pirates don't know that you're even on board in the first place.
I'm trying to think of how I want to respond to this.
Yeah, you and me both.
You're welcome to reroll insight at any time if you want to.
I'm going to do so.
Alrighty.
You know what? Same.
D20. Ooh.
What did you roll?
24.
Alright, he
I
rolled
got a
24.
7.
He rolled 24 on insight, and I rolled 22 on insight.
Okay. He is absolutely lying. But you can't quite tell what about. Just that something in there was definitely a lie.
I love how we immediately both roll high insight, and this dude immediately.
There's
Just
something
flat
up-
face sus.
There's something. He's still very insistent that you go below deck.
I'm going to smile at him politely and say, I am very sorry, my friend, but the sea air is very refreshing to my lungs. See, I have a few different issues that make it a little uncomfortable for me down below deck.
The gnome sighs. Can I get you to roll a persuasion check?
Persuasion. I got a 19.
22.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
The gnome
It's a fucking
sighs
free for all.
and again gestures for you to go below deck. He insists that it'd be perfectly fine and there's nothing to be worried about down there. Nothing that would influence your health anyway.
I'm still very suspicious. I'm going to look
Yeah,
to
I
the...
don't trust it at all.
Yeah, I'm going to look to the giant next to me for support, and...
I'm gonna roll
judge his,
intimidation
On whom? The gnome?
on the gnome.
Okay.
My response is, I'm going to relax up here where I think I will be fine.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll intimidation. And
I
probably
assume
scare the
you're
shit out of him.
somewhat forcefully.
Yes.
Got it. I've got my roll for you.
13.
20.
Oh.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
Sheesh.
The gnome is surprisingly unintimidated.
Yeah.
This has got to be the most
9-foot thing is trying to threaten a 3-foot, guy, and the 3-footer is
Has
just
no
like,
fear.
piss off.
Oh my god.
Don't make me come get my friends. You need to go below deck. Please. It's for the better of everybody here.
Can I just light the whole boat on fire? No.
No.
There's
No.
nothing saying you
I mean,
can't, though
I
it might
would've-
not look good for your image of you just lighting a random boat on fire.
See,
I
I would
technically
advise
could
no
because I've
murder
got burning
hobos.
hands.
Yeah.
That
I'm-
and every
I'm
day
thinking
the
about
crowd
it.
with you is currently below deck.
I'm thinking about it. Everybody's trapped underneath the boat. We're on a boat.
They're
I
not
can turn into a dragon. I don't like the fact that a 3-foot thing somehow is unfazed by intimidation.
Well, the thing is, they're not trapped below deck. The thing is still open.
I don't trust that gate. You know what? Can we tamper with the gate?
Yeah, you can attempt to tamper with it. Though he is watching you, you'll have to find a distraction for him. And probably the crew.
Well, that's easy.
Ooh. Wait, I have prestidigitation.
Okay. What's your idea?
I could try and use that to create a diversion. So Cookie can
Alright.
tamper with the door.
Go ahead.
Roll to tamper with the door though.
What are you gonna do for a distraction?
Well, I gotta look and
Depends.
see what the spell can do. Exactly, hold on. I can't remember exactly what I can summon with it.
Hold on. Holy shit, I didn't spell it right. Never mind.
I got it.
You got it?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a really long effect. I don't feel like reading it.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to.
Oh my god.
Um.
No, you know what?
What?
Screw it. I'm doing it. I'm wasting one of my abilities. I don't even care. Fucking Divine Sense can detect good and evil. I'm popping a Divine Sense.
Let me go look at this shit.
I was gonna
As
say
an action,
I
you can detect good and evil. Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the hollow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend
Divine
undead within
Sense.
60 feet. That is not beyond total cover. You can use this feature once times per long rest. I didn't even realize that until I saw it.
Strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ears. As an action, you can open your awareness to detect such forces. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. You know the type, celestial, fiend, or undead, of any being whose presence you sense, but not its identity. The vampire Count Strahd von Zarovich, for instance. Within the same radius, you also detect the presence or place of any object that has been consecrated or desecrated, as with the Hollow spell. You can use this feature a number of times equal to 1 plus your Charisma modifier. When you finish a long rest, you gain all expended uses.
Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead.
In charge of Divine Sense.
Yeah, we're gonna use one charge. I'm gonna see if there's anything interesting around.
Within 60 feet of you, you can sense that there are one fiend.
There's one fiend.
One fiend.
Okay, so one sense used, there's a fiend.
A single fiend.
Do we still need me to do a diversion?
Well, here's the thing. Now that I know that there's a fiend on board, that
There's
means
a single fiend
there is an
behind
evil.
total cover.
There is a evil on the ship. So
Everyone under the deck is considered behind total cover, by the way.
So on the deck right now with us,
On
Of
the deck.
of the captain and the 10 crew members, there is one fiend.
You can see one fiend. No celestial or undead.
Yeah, I was gonna
Alright,
say though, if we still need a diversion, I know what I can do.
Yeah, if you want to pop a diversion, screw it. I'm gonna tamper with the door.
Okay. I am going to use my prestidigitation to create an odd odor, that of like burning wood from the front of the ship. And while this is happening, I'm going to just sniff in the air and look puzzled and be like, "Does anyone else smell smoke?"
The gnome. You know what? Roll deception with advantage.
With advantage would be what?
You roll 2d20s and take the highest number.
Okay, so you're rolling 2 times, basically.
Yeah.
Plus
Whatever the highest, you take the highest.
Deception, which would be charisma. 16.
You pass. The gnome joins you in sniffing the air and immediately rushes off to the source.
Alright, and now I'm going to go and make sure the gate can't close.
Okay. How do you plan to do this?
I'm going to put objects in the way of the sliding to close it and make sure it can't slide or close at all.
A hinge.
Well, then I'm gonna break the hinge.
You're gonna break the hinge. Alright.
Actually, couldn't I just unarmed punch the damn thing and break it with my bare fucking hands?
Well, try. Let's see. It's not exactly the strongest of hinges. It looks sort of old.
Alright, so fuck it.
King.
I'm going to use my weapon and I'm going to strike it.
You're going to strike the hinge with your longsword?
No, I'm gonna hit it with my shield.
You're gonna smack the hinge with your shield.
Yeah, I'm gonna bust
Roll
the shield.
strength.
Full strength, break the hinge with my shield.
I'm under attack by flying croutons.
Casually just here.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, I'm gonna roll and I'm gonna break the hinge with my shield.
Alright, roll strength.
Roll strength? Alright.
Yep.
Bet.
Yep.
17.
You break the hinge.
I
Everybody
shattered
else
that bitch.
on the ship, including those below deck, hear a loud snap as the hinge is crushed beneath your shield. It slightly dents the bottom of your shield, but it's nothing that a bit of hammering can't fix.
Ah, fucking smacked that thing. Everyone heard it.
It
Damn.
definitely alerts everybody else that you've done something. We'll worry about that in a second. King, what are you up to?
Well,
He is
remember
still in the crow's
before-
nest.
Yeah, I said before everyone.
He
Before-
can't climbed up to the crow's nest. I missed that.
You completely
Yeah.
missed the fact that he's in
I
the
said
crow's
it
nest.
right before. I said literally, I'm gonna go up the crow's nest. Then Neko went to talk, and then the
All good. All good.
no one to talk.
You didn't really
Alright.
have
Please no.
difficulty getting up into the crow's nest.
Okay.
It's just a ladder.
Alright, so with him up in the crow's nest, actually, wait,
Stop.
King can help
That's what he's doing while you guys cause the distraction.
Please stop.
Okay, so the distraction's still going on, which means that the gnome doesn't know about it, nor does the crewman, because they're worried about the fire right now, because the persuasion worked.
They heard the snap and smell fire.
I think they're more worried about the fire.
They're more worried about the fire.
So,
It could have been caused by the fire.
true, which means, so they're not worried about what I did. I'm going to go back over to where Neko is and help them look at said fake fire.
Okay. Hank, what are you doing?
Just gonna stay in the crow's nest.
You're just gonna keep hanging out in the crow's nest?
Yes, I'm also gonna crouch and try to hide as best as
Oh yeah,
my tall ass figure could.
Alright.
so after breaking that, I put my shield back away, by the way. So,
So we're just king in the crow's nest for now.
and I am currently have no shield in my hand. I'm back to just straight up emptyless hands.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So after about 10 or so minutes, the crew and the gnome eventually discern that the fire wasn't real, though they can't really figure out why they would smell burning wood.
Okay,
Mhm.
so we successfully pulled off persuasion and took out the thing without them
Yes.
like fully knowing. So that means Neko, we did it, dude. Me and Neko did.
Door, they won't know that it's broken.
No, because I think if we did it like the way we did, and the fact that I rolled that way, it's a clean snap. So that means they're not gonna really notice. Yes. Okay. So.
Mhm.
All right. So
Awesome.
now I'm assuming the gnome will ask us to go back down again.
Okay. Yeah, the gnome is going to tell you to go back down into the deck, even more insistently than before.
Me and Neko look at each other, knowing what we did, and both nod our heads and head down below.
Yep.
Is what I'm assuming is what's going to happen.
Yep, I give him kind of a sly, knowing wink and make my way down.
I join him down below.
Alrighty. You all head down below deck, except for King, who's
Who's still in the fucking crow's
Still somehow in the crow's nest.
I'm not even going to have him roll to hide because nobody's looking up there or
Yeah,
expecting
whoever in any situation ever just
Yeah, I came
looks
with,
up,
refills.
like
Yeah, no one
straight
just
up looks.
Yeah, nobody thought to, nobody was thinking to look up there.
Yeah. Though the moment someone goes up there, he's probably going to get discovered.
Uh-huh,
True.
of course.
That's the problem when that happens.
And I've basically got me and Neko covered if anybody tries anything funny with the whole down below because I took out the fucking gate. So
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Oh, this is definitely not going to plan.
Chaos!
I commend being creative about it.
Chaos!
No, I'm sorry. When you tell me we get on a boat and he keeps saying pirates repeatedly,
Yeah.
the first thing I'm
Pirates,
thinking
go
of
down
is
below,
you're
go down below,
probably
go down below.
pirate in disguise is the first thing I'm
You
thinking.
remember? It's pretty likely that he was lying about some part of it.
Oh no, we
I
know
know.
that he was lying about how it would be safer for us down there. We flat out
I
know.
think he's a pirate in disguise, bro. To be honest.
I think that the ship is a mimic.
Yo, actually, to be honest, while I'm thinking about it, now that we're down below, I want to do a prayer. I want to pray for a bit,
Okay.
since I am a paladin.
Below deck, fuck, how the hell do I describe this person?
I gotta go shut my
I
door.
don't
Apparently
know.
Xan
Entirely
didn't shut it
that's
back.
the fuck it is.
I don't know. What the fuck does he look like?
Then James started screaming.
My profile picture, fuck you. You know the guy.
Hold on, let me look.
Uh,
Okay, that
Yes, pink hair and all.
That's the guy.
That
long
fucker.
purple hair, half plate armor that's also purple, sword in his hit on his side. You know,
Yep,
the
that
standard
motherfucker.
paladin look, but high level.
Mm-hmm.
He shakes your hand as you come down and offers you a cot.
Okay, I shall.
Want to roll history? You can discern if you recognize him or not.
I will do so.
Go for it.
I will also do so.
I got a
13.
15.
All right.
13 and 15.
Recognize him as someone you've seen in the crowd that got on the ship with you.
Oh shit! So we remembered who he was.
Member
Nice,
of the crew.
nice.
He's not a member of the crew.
He's not a member of the crew for this ship.
I will gladly
So,
accept this cot.
Definitely got a letter for this place as well.
So my response is I will definitely accept the cot, and I will
Alright.
go and pray on cot. So should I roll religion?
Pop a divine sense again if you want, by the way.
Oh, I can pop another one.
What's your charisma modifier?
Charisma modifier is 0.
Oh, it's 0. Oh shit, never mind then. You
Ah,
only got one.
You know,
I
you know,
thought you had more than just one.
no, I just have 0 on charisma. I do want to do prayer though. So do I roll religion for prayer or?
Yeah, I guess. So just unless you're trying to get something out of the prayer, I wouldn't want to make you roll religion for it.
Okay. If I want to roll
You're just
religion,
praying to.
is there
whatever
anything I want to?
Because I forgot to ask you about that.
What am I praying to?
Yeah, which god are you praying to?
One of the draconic gods.
Is it? I think it's Tiamat or Bahamut.
Bahamut.
Bahamut?
Bahamut, which is
Bahamut.
the god. The
of
god.
dragons.
It's the dragon god of annihilation, basically.
Bahamut
As well as
Ali?
one of the name. But yeah, I'm gonna pray to him. Fuck it. I don't.
I guess I'm gonna look around down below deck real fast to see if I can.
So
discern
I am just in a
anything.
meditating.
Deck. It looks fairly normal. There's a few cots for people to sleep on, and a large pile of crates in the center of the floor.
So I am now just sitting and praying, like meditation style praying in the cot, and he's looking around. Lovely. And then we just still have King up in the crow's nest.
Yes.
Oh!
Can I tell what's inside of the crates? Or.
Roll investigation to see if you can find a hole to peek into.
Nat 20!
Alright! Inside of the crates, it's fairly obvious after you find several holes in the wood. A few of them are food. There's some that are just straight weapons. Another one that contains leather scraps. And one more that contains explosives. Though they're all sealed tight.
Okay. On my way to the cot, I'm going to pass by the meditating dragonborn and mutter to him to be careful because of the explosives, specifically. Before hopping into my cot and starting to study my spellbook.
My response is just a low grumble.
That was a very nice nat 20.
Yeah, I know, right?
And
Alright, well,
I guess we're on our way.
Honestly, the best check I can think to do this for would be stealth, but it's not really stealth, it's more of just how softly you're telling him.
oh, for me responding to him, or
No,
for him responding
for
to
me.
About the explosives.
Oh, okay.
It's a pretty alarming thing, and if it goes below some passive perceptions, it might alarm some people.
Okay, so then what would I need to roll for?
Oh, I see what you mean by passive perception, because I have 13 passive perception. Okay, I
I've
see
got
what you mean.
14 passive perception.
Yeah.
There's some people with anywhere from 9 to 15.
So yeah, I see what you mean though by passive. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, they aren't actively listening to what you're saying, but if it happens to, like, eavesdropping, per se, but if they just happen to hear it as they're walking around, that would be passive perception.
I was gonna say I could roll a percentile check to see how loud or quiet it is.
Percentile check. Actually, yeah, that's...
I guess fucking. I don't know. It feels like it should be a wisdom kind of roll.
Wisdom roll?
Yeah, so do a d20 plus your wisdom modifier.
What'd you roll?
6.
6? Are you proficient in stealth?
No.
Okay, so what is your wisdom modifier?
+2.
So you got an 8.
No, I got a 6.
Oh, 6 total. Oh,
yeah.
shit. Well...
So, the entire room now knows.
Here's the thing. The lowest passive perception someone can possibly have is 6.
So, want to just roll again then, I guess?
No. Anyone who was walking by heard you.
Ah.
Though it
Wait.
doesn't seem to raise many alarms.
Fair enough.
Except in one person, the purple-haired guy who greeted you as you came down. He gives a light nod in your direction and heads off back to what he was doing.
Okay.
Oh, so he's like us. He's also suspicious. Oh, shit. Oh.
Seems we have an ally.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, this is shaping up a little bit more.
All right. So what happens next?
All right. Yeah, what are we doing now?
You're waiting for the ship to set sail, really. Is there
Okay.
anything else you wanted to do before it does?
Not really. I'm just sitting there reading my spell book. So,
King? Anything you plan on doing in the crow's nest before it sets sail?
I mean, if I could I could technically do that. Like, perch on the beam?
You're gonna fucking perch on the crow's nest beam.
I can.
I mean, you can make a dex save and try, but if you fall off, you're gonna fall all the way down to the deck.
very
With
bad
the...
idea.
Which
Give me a
is
second.
30 feet below you. It doesn't
Give
sound
me a
like
second.
an idea, but you're welcome to try. Hi, Chewie. Hi, Chewie. Hi, buddy. Hey, Bumper.
Where is it?
I was gonna say, I can heal, but I'm not healing you if you're dumb enough to fall off something like that.
Hey,
I had to wait for the thing to pop up. Give me a second.
hey, you. Hey, you. Hey, you.
He's not talking to us.
So much, doggo.
It's
I
fine.
know your back itches, but like, come on, buddy. That's my bed. Come on, you're loud. Don't nip at my hands. That's not.
Bro, I still can't believe we pulled off that fucking, like, sneaky shit. That was funny.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm proud.
I kept this for the one of the two that you allowed. Well, I mean, out of
You
the
weren't
things you said.
expecting us to be
starting.
that stealthy, but you're proud that it happened.
Ah, yeah. Yep. Yeah, you're good. Never mind. I forgot that was a thing.
So, because it says that, I'm perching upside down,
So you're just gonna hang upside down from the fucking beam?
like Spider-Man.
Alright.
Oh, Lord.
Wait a minute. Hold on, before we continue. Isn't the gnome gonna notice some fucking idiot hanging from a beam upside down?
Yes.
Well, okay, hypothetically, let's do some math, though. He's 3 feet tall, I'm 30 feet up.
But you're also how tall?
But you're over 8 foot.
Needs to be very aware.
You're also 8 feet tall, and you're hanging upside down. So most of your height is going down.
Okay, fine, I'll be on the side of the beam that's facing the
Noticed
sea.
by the crewmates when they go to lower the sails that he's
You know what? We're just gonna let it be for right now, Yuri. I'm just gonna say what I'm doing currently. I stop meditating, and I go and do some military exercises like push-ups and stuff.
Alright.
Okay, fine. She won't stay perched in one spot, but she'll try to stay hidden while on the beam. Is that better?
So you're going to hang from the beam that the sail comes down from.
Yeah.
Hiddenly, he said.
Hidden.
Hiddenly.
So I'm
So, like,
assuming
I
he has
can
to
get
roll
on the ship.
stealth.
All right,
I'm assuming he has to roll stealth.
to go down before the ship sets sail.
Let's sail already. It's been an hour.
Yeah, no, I'm ready to sail besides me
Alright,
doing exercise.
So, the captain walks over to the door that you guys had broken before and makes an attempt to close it. What the fuck would his dex mod be?
I don't know.
I don't know, figure it out. Is
Is
this gonna be like where he goes to close it and just falls down the stairs?
maybe.
Hey, play the one fall down the stairs. I love it.
Cookie, I would like for you to make a stealth save check. To
What?
see if he notices the fucking hinge being broken.
Why am I rolling stealth check? Wait a minute, what?
Because you're the one who broke it. You broke the hinge. He didn't notice that
18.
you broke the hinge from the noise. So when he goes to close the door, I want to see if he notices that the hinge is broken.
You got an 18.
But he wouldn't know who it was, even if he
Probably
noticed.
The most. Well,
I mean,
I don't know about you, but if my door, if I go out of my room and it's hanging off one hinge, I'm probably gonna fucking notice unless I'm genuinely retarded.
Well, no,
Or
you're gonna
really
notice.
not paying attention.
Genuinely retarded.
I mean, he'll probably notice, but at the same time, if you think about it, he's not gonna know who did it because it's already been done and over with. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I know.
But for your sake, since you're DM and you asked me to roll, it's 18 is the number.
Lucky little shit. Okay, so he doesn't notice the fucking hinge is broken somehow.
No,
He's actually blind. He closes the door and attempts to lock it, which is somewhat successful. I mean, it keeps the door closed.
wait a minute.
He then walks off to go captain things, probably. Steer the ship or
Oh
whatever.
my god, he didn't notice the fucking.
He didn't notice it. He got a 16, man.
I got an 18. I got an 18. So this man just sat there and said, eh.
Bruh.
Oh.
Anyway.
So now what happens?
The crew goes to lower the sail. And, well, King, you're hanging by this, like, the rafter that the sail comes down from.
And this is the part that I was talking about. He's gonna have to roll stealth, isn't he?
Roll stealth.
Yeah.
King, you gotta roll stealth.
Saving throw. First, roll a dexterity saving throw.
May I ask why?
Because you have to prove, you have to make sure you're actually hidden.
Basically, you're rolling a dex saving throw to attempt to let the sail down without alerting them to your presence.
Or without
okay.
getting
You
knocked
said-
off.
Dex saving throw, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, rolling.
Half hanging by that sail right now. So it's to stay on the
Fuck,
boat.
10.
10. Is that with or without mods?
That's with.
Wonderful.
Awesome.
So, the two spider legs that you've got that were clinging to the sail flop off when the sail is dropped. Go ahead and roll stealth to try and save face from being discovered.
Okay, so he's rolling stealth. Come on, King. Roll high. Come on, buddy.
So,
Come
with
on, buddy.
disadvantage.
Fuck.
Failing the dex.
What'd you roll? Has King
Oh, I
been
gotta do
discovered?
disadvantage.
What now?
Fuck. I got a 10.
You got a 10.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay. A few of the crew notice you along with the captain all at about the same time due to the stumbling and thumping.
That would be an acrobatics, by the way.
Should
It
have just
would
stayed
be
up in the crow's necks.
Yes.
Fuck. Well, it's too late now. Anyway.
Well, you can still give that to them, though. So if they're proficient in acrobatics.
Are you proficient in acrobatics?
Nope.
Doubt, yeah.
Okay,
It's still gonna be 3.
I tried.
He tried for you, man.
So he's noticed
so
by the.
King's
Alright.
character ends up losing their grip on the pole most of the way. And in their attempt to re-grab onto the pole and not be discovered, they made enough noise by bumping into the sail to alert some people to look up, who very obviously notice his 9-foot tall looking ass.
He's
I'm
8'8". He's 8'8".
Yeah,
So
eight
he's
foot
8'8" looking ass.
And they're not happy. Well, the captain's not happy. The rest of the crew is just confused.
They're just so like out of it. What the fuck?
What the
How
fuck on our sail?
How the fuck did you get up there?
Get there. All sorts of questions. The captain, meanwhile, walks over to the what the hell is it? The mast?
Mm-hmm.
The mast that your pole is on?
Mm-hmm.
And draws a flintlock pistol from his side and aims it up at you.
He's trying to shoot King. Is what I'm hearing.
I'm gonna flip to the other side.
Either trying to shoot you or intimidate you to get down.
Okay, I'm going to say this. My character is doing push-ups and stuff, and both me and Neko are on guard. So as soon as that gun goes off, me and Neko are gonna spring. So he's
I'm gonna flip to the other
probably
side
gonna
so
get
it can't
fucked.
hit me.
It don't matter if he shoots. That captain's probably gonna get tackled by a 9'10" dragonborn.
Hear me?
What now, King?
I'm gonna try to flip upwards for more protection.
You're gonna try and flip upwards.
Basically,
You know,
he's
like,
trying
half
to get
myself
back into
go,
the crow's nest.
Roll acrobatics.
Roll
I guess.
acrobatics. All
Or
right.
athletics. If you're proficient in one but not the other, you're welcome to just roll one of the other one.
You know what I
Roll.
meant flip? I meant like walk towards, not actually do it acrobatics, but I'll roll for acrobatics.
So what do you want to do then?
I
Either
want to get
acrobatics
actually
King,
or
try
where
levels.
are you? King, where are you trying to go?
He's trying to
Well,
get
I'm
back
on the
into
bottom
the
of the
crow's
side. I'm
nest.
trying to get back it up.
Okay, so you're trying to flip yourself back up into the crow's nest.
But without actually doing like a flip. I'm just trying to like, rotate
Without
myself around.
doing a flip, it wouldn't really be that fast.
No.
Ooh, what would he roll then if he's trying to get in?
You'd still need to make an acrobatics or athletics.
Okay, so it's still one of the two. Okay,
Yeah, no matter what, it would still be one of the two of those.
so just roll whichever one you're most proficient
And
in.
acrobatics uses dex.
Not so 23.
Yo,
Nat 20.
Let's go, King.
Alright,
Let's go,
so
King.
fucking crit. So you very quickly flip yourself up into the effective bucket that is the crow's nest to take cover from the pistol. The captain is caught off guard, but keeps his pistol aimed directly at you, just kind of through the bucket.
I will be back.
Okay.
The food is
He
cold,
shouts
so you are
something
moving still.
indecipherable due to the distance and his rather
Fucking height.
voice.
His minuscule frame.
The crew look over to him in shock before gesturing for you to just come down.
So he is threatening to shoot, is what it sounds like. All right.
Maybe.
I would say it would probably be best to come down if this crew is just like, holy shit, why did he just say that?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's probably a threat.
Can I do a perception check to see if I heard it?
Yeah, I'm actually curious. Can I do as well?
Absolutely, you can roll perception.
Perception is okay. Plus one modifier. I got a nat 20 again.
Fuck!
I got 15.
Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you, I genuinely don't know what the fuck he said. So give me a second to pull something out of my ass.
Did we really beat your roll?
No, Cookie, I got a nat 20.
What'd you roll, Yuri?
He wasn't trying to hide it, so I didn't roll.
Oh, okay. So I rolled 15 as well.
He was trying to be heard, so the DC got lowered.
Okay.
But to the fact, it still doesn't matter because I got a nat 20.
So me and Neko basically know what he said now.
Basically, it was genuinely a threat.
Okay, so we heard the
Okay.
threat.
Mention anything about what he would do, just that he wants King to be off of the crow's nest and down under the decks.
I'm going to initiate my move. I'm going to go walk over to the gate and lean against the wall and watch him.
And I shall join you because now I'm curious as to what's going on.
The familiar purple-haired knight, noticing both of you walking off towards the gate, decides to join you, but
Oh shit! Oh shit! All three of us are now watching
you
this
guys
dude.
are interested in something, but doesn't appear to have heard what the gnome said.
Okay, so he notices us, but he's also joining us. So that means if something does happen, he's probably gonna join us
Just
in the fray.
Or
See, in my head, I'm almost picturing this is like a scene from Lord of the Rings where I'm Gimli and Cookie's Legolas. It's like, what's happening up there? Shall I describe it to you? Or shall I get you a box?
Y'all haven't even left the fucking port yet.
Yeah, we haven't even left the port.
And we're just completely like fucking just hearing everything this guy's doing. Like,
Alright. Now what happens is based off what the fuck King does.
all right, so me and Neko are now on high alert and are now watching the captain.
Yeah, I'll also climb down,
You'll climb down
but halfway. I climb down halfway.
halfway down, 15 feet from the deck.
Yeah. And then, I look at him and say and scream, and then try to be intimidating as it is. And you call yourself a man?
You're what?
Wait, what are you gonna tell him? Are you calling yourself a man, screaming at a
Yeah.
woman? Is that what you're basically telling him?
Yes.
Okay. Roll intimidation, I guess?
Oh god, why?
Oh god.
I swear, if he rolls a nat 20.
19.
Oh my!
Or crit.
Regular. 19.
fuck. No, the DM crit.
Oh.
Oh, you critted.
Completely unfazed by your
This
intimidation.
3-foot man is unfazed again.
This is still the bravest gnome you've ever seen in your life.
Besides the fact that he now has 2 people currently watching him.
I'm actually going
Well,
to...
technically 3.
I'm going to just
Kirsten,
mutter
Now
to my...
actually able to be heard. Yells at you to get off of the mast and just get below deck before he has to do something. He's yelling.
Did you say he shoots, though?
No.
Okay.
He's threatening to shoot.
So curse at the captain in Undercommon. And then just...
First at the captain in Undercommon.
Yes. And then
Give me a second.
front flip off the beam to the floor.
Okay. And then you're going to jump off of the beam.
I'm doing a flip.
And do a flip and land on the floor, is what he said.
Okay.
Roll for acrobatics.
Jumping off of the beam and landing on the floor isn't the hard part, but if you want to do any, like, flashy thing with it and, I don't know, fucking show off, you can roll performance.
Ooh.
Oh. Ooh, slightly better.
Maybe someone will be impressed.
I'm going to... Well, I'm
Oh, fuck. Nat! Fucking nat!
You got a
Nat
nat?
one? Did you nat?
24.
He got a nat. He got a nat 20.
Yep, that's
He
20.
got a 24.
You got a 1!
The captain got a 1?
No! What did King roll? What did you get?
He
I
said
rolled a nat
24.
20. I got
Oh,
24.
He got 24. Yeah, he got a crit.
I thought he got a fucking nat 1.
No.
Nah,
See,
he
that's
said
why-
20.
That's why
That's
I
funny.
specify either nat 1 or a nat 20.
Yes. Jesus Christ, I need to stop using this dice for the captain. Okay.
What you get?
Fuck. Despite getting a 19 even with modifiers added to that, he still wouldn't pass the 24. So
Well,
the
I'm pretty sure
captain
Nat 20
is
automatically succeeds
impressed
anyways.
by your performance and lowers his gun, but still gestures for you to go below deck.
Can I just like growl at the captain? Can I just give like a really loud rumble?
Sure, if you want. I don't know if he's able to hear you or not.
A loud
She'll,
rumble from a dragonborn? I think he would hear me.
He might. Depends.
So I mutter something to myself in my native tongue of Gith before turning to my two comrades and saying, "Come on now, show's over."
The purple-haired knight
Before
nods, walks
Before
back.
heading down the stairs, I make my loud rumble and continue walking down the stairs.
Roll a perception check. Yeah, the gnome definitely hears that. Fucking crit. Jesus Christ.
So he heard my fucking rumble loud and clear.
Growl, but doesn't really care.
So,
God, this
As
is
of
the
doing that-
bravest gnome.
This gnome just heard a dragonborn.
Never exist. Holy shit.
He just heard a dragonborn rumble so loud, and he's just like unfazed. He's like, "Oh
He's like,
shit!"
you know what? I'll put up with that later. I'll
Yeah.
be fine.
This gnome has been
This gnome
attempted
is
to intimidated by two 8 to 9 foot tall giants, and just been like, same shit
not
as
even
always.
because he has a high mod. It's just because I keep rolling so good with this dice.
Well, it also doesn't.
It's still funny
Yeah.
as fuck, though. I'm sorry. The fact that he heard the rumble and he's just unfazed. He's like, "Oh, I'll do it later."
He's almost
I'll
like
deal with
a
that later.
fucking. He's almost like a customer
Correct.
service worker. Just
So-
yep, same shit, different day.
after doing that said flip, I'll get close to him, but close enough that he feels safe. I will unsheath the rapier and explain to him I am more useful above ground than I am below. Given my stature, it'd be harder to
So
get
that's
help.
persuasion. That's persuasion.
Say here. I know.
Well, you got to roll persuasion while also Yuri has to roll for the captain because I'm assuming the captain's going to try and persuade you back down. So both of you are rolling now to convince the other. Now I'm curious who's going to actually convince the other because King has gotten a nat 20. Like, I'm actually curious.
I got
Alright,
two
King.
nat 20s, and we've only been here for
Here.
an hour.
What'd
You said
get, King?
persuasion, right?
Yeah.
Persuasion.
Okay, rolling. 23.
Oh my god.
Not. I got 17 plus 6.
11.
Okay, well, he definitely persuaded
Gnome
it.
is moved by your persuasion and puts his gun back away. Fine. You can stay up here for now.
Nice. Good job,
Thank you.
King.
And she'll,
We're proud of you, King.
We'll need to go below deck. We don't have enough cots up top for you.
Okay, so he said you can stay above, but when nighttime, like resting wise, you have to go below, is what he said. Okay.
okay.
There's just not enough cots up top to house King as well.
Oh, I definitely
Okay.
know
So
he's talking
that makes
shit.
sense. That makes sense.
I mean-
no, but that makes sense though, because
Yeah.
Roll insight if you want.
most
Oh
ships
no,
back
I know
then
he was.
only like most ships back then only had like enough beds up top for crew anyway. They didn't have enough for like passengers. That's why they had it underneath too. So
No,
that
I
makes
don't-
sense.
I don't need to roll for insight. I already know he's talking shit because, I could detect he was lying when he said it was safer for us down below.
That's true. We already know he was
Yeah,
lying about
I already
something.
know he's talking shit.
She'll point up to the crow's nest and say, I can more than easily sleep in there.
Are you gonna try and persuade him again to sleep in the crow's nest?
Go
The very
for it.
place.
I mean, to be fair, you
That's
saw
another-
how I acted.
Yeah, but that's another persuasion you have to roll, and he's gonna roll now to counter you.
Go for it, man.
Yay.
Persuasion again.
Oh my god. Watch him get another 23. Watch. I'm calling
Ah,
it.
fuck. 10.
Probably will.
He got a 10.
Oh
He
shit!
got a 10.
What is that with or without mods?
That's with.
The gnome is unconvinced. I'm sure you would find it more comfortable down below, or at least in a cot somewhere.
I just realized my skeleton's
Okay.
falling over.
So the gate
And
is technically locked.
Yeah.
The gate is currently locked, but he can unlock it for King to go under.
She'll say, with this is the truth of it, that she's used to sleeping on difficult surfaces because it feels better than soft surfaces.
Captain Man, gnome, fucking brave bitch doesn't know that.
I was gonna say he doesn't know that, and if you try to do another persuasion, you have to win
not
the
persuasion.
roll. Well,
It's the truth.
even so, it's still
still have to
like because
persuade him.
we're still in the game. So technically, if you try to say that, you have to persuade at that
You
point.
still
that
have to persuade the bitch.
Like it's
I'll
still
try.
like we're in full like game right now. Like this is full serious shit. Like
I know.
Persuasion.
And sure, roll
Decides
persuasion.
to go back to the steering wheel of the ship, and they begin to set sail off into the open sea.
all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just add this side note. I sit down on the cot, and I'm currently cleaning the crossbow that I got from that bandit. Cleaning it.
I would like everyone in the party to roll a Constitution saving throw.
A Constitution. Okay.
Constitution.
Constitution.
I got a 14.
14.
Fuck. 8.
Is that with or without mod?
It's with.
You failed. Neko, you got a what now?
I got 14 with mods.
You have passed just barely.
I am the same as Neko.
Same as Neko. All right, so King is seasick. That's all that roll was for.
I have a high, Constitution saving. It's just I rolled shit.
He's not alone. There's a few people who are below deck, not including the Purple Knight guy. He fucking critted, lucky bitch, and who also got seasick from it.
So
But-
King is currently fucking like green face, fucking.
The crew assures King and the other people who aren't seasick, including the purple-haired knight, assure the people who are seasick that it's only temporary and they'll get used to it eventually.
Fair enough.
In the
Heard.
meantime,
I'm gonna make something funny.
is there anything you'd like to do on the ship while it is setting
So-
sail on the first day?
While cleaning my weapon, I'm gonna make something funny just to add a little flair to it. While cleaning my weapon, I accidentally set off the fucking string and release a bolt on accident.
So you want to accidentally release a bolt.
Accidentally misfire your
Yeah.
weapon.
Yeah, while I'm cleaning it.
You want to accidentally misfire your crossbow while cleaning.
Yeah. Just to add some flair.
Give me a single D20 roll with no mods.
I don't have a dice by itself. Well, I guess I could just use a random
Here,
dice.
hold
couldn't
on. Let me roll for him.
Basically, roll a D20 and then just subtract whatever mods you had added.
I? Alright, I'll just use the +0 on charisma. I rolled a 6.
Okay. It's what kind of crossbow?
A light.
Roll 1d8.
1d8?
1d8 damage.
Okay. So subtract the +1 modifier. It is 7.
7 damage. Okay. So, while cleaning your loaded crossbow, you negligently fire and hit another passenger in the leg. The passenger falls over onto their cot, gripping their ankle in pain, having survived with 2 HP left.
Oh my god.
Well, thank God I'm a paladin. I will gladly heal this poor man for accidentally shooting.
You need to go dump 7 points of healing into this random person.
Yeah, I'm going to heal them. It's
Gotcha.
my fault for accidentally shooting them.
Well, here, give me... Are you going to remove the bolt? Is the question.
I'm just going to use my heal and heal them fully.
But the bolt is still gonna be.
Well,
the
unless
leg.
Neko wants to remove it.
Around the bolt. They're no longer bleeding out, but now have a crossbow bolt embedded in their ankle.
So 7 points of healing done.
Congratulations. You've basically fused that crossbow bolt with their skeleton.
Going to mutter some. After witnessing all this, I mutter some things in my native tongue again.
I told you I was gonna do something funny. I had to make it more entertaining.
Well, he's more just calling you a dumbass for that, basically.
You really are dumb. You should have removed the bolt first. This very particular peasant will no longer be able to walk straight until the bolt is removed and re-healed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I
used
could
to be
pull
an
it out,
adventurer
but
like
I don't.
you.
I don't
Until I got a crossbow.
Okay, so if you tried to pull the bolt out before healing him, you would have had like a low-ish medicine DC, but now the DC's been raised because you've healed the wound around the bolt.
I actually do have proficiency in medicine, so I could try and pull
You're
out.
welcome to do that if you'd like.
No, I'd like to have the story get interesting.
All right.
Hey, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I'm done with Neko. Let's just keep going. Fuck it.
Okay.
Dude has a crossbow bolt in his leg. Fuck it.
Anything else that's gonna go down before the end of the day?
Hold on. I need to mark that I used 7 uses.
Mm,
There we go.
I'll just take spectral aspects of the ship, as in like
Like in
walk around, yeah, and
I
like
actually, I would
pay
like
attention to details.
I would
a
like to.
fairly- Oh, hold on. What did you say, Neko?
Oh no, I was gonna say I would like to try and attempt to walk up on the deck because fresh air.
Give
He
me
locked
just a
it.
moment to get to that.
Yeah,
You're just walking around and inspecting the ship, right?
Yeah, like I'm looking at
It seems like just a fairly standard cargo ship. Nothing particularly stands out to you right now.
she'll give me a second. I'll open the door.
Aside from the abnormal behavior of the captain.
Can I want to try and see if I can detect anybody who might have a key to the door.
would that be?
Perception.
You can roll for it if you want.
She'll also take note of the workers, like try to make a note of all of them, like to keep track.
You're going to make a note of all the workers.
Yeah,
I got
There-
a.
Be 2 drow, an elf, 3 humans, and a dwarf.
okay.
I got
I am
a
most
16.
likely not going to remember those numbers. Alright, what'd you get, Neko?
16.
There is nobody who has a key to the door down below the deck.
No, I'm looking out at the door at the crew members.
There doesn't appear to be anyone in the crew members that has a key either.
Okay.
So we know who has the key, obviously.
The captain seems to have the only key.
Okay. And I'm assuming he's nowhere in sight.
Somehow even more off-putting.
And I'm assuming he's nowhere in sight.
He is just barely visible as he's currently steering the ship.
How far away is that?
You are currently on the other side of the ship, and I want to say it's about 50 feet long.
Oh.
Across the deck. I don't know the ship measurements, so just assume it's the right size.
Alright, so I cannot use Mage Hand. Got it.
Yeah,
Alright, I'll go back down below deck then.
gotcha.
And the next thing I'll do is just look out to the sea, and
And another note
check
on my
it.
character: I put away my crossbow, and I am now just casually sitting on the cot again, staring at a wall.
Alrighty. Would you like to time skip to the, well, effectively long rest period?
So I guess just all of us take a long rest.
Yep. The 2 people below deck have no issue in having that done. Though the captain walks over to King and asks him if he'd like to go below deck to rest.
Sorry, repeat that. I had to take my headphones off because they got tangled.
The captain walks over to you after a long day. It's currently about 8:10 p.m. at night. And he asks you if you'd like to go below deck to rest, or if you want to stay above deck all night.
She'll say to that she'll say on the deck.
So, do you want us all to activate our long rest?
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's more than fine. I've stayed up longer for different occasions.
Give me a Constitution saving throw, then.
Seasickness.
Nah, worse than seasickness.
Sleep deprivation.
Use a con, right?
Sleep deprivation.
Yep, con saving throw.
Alright, so we're activating our long rest then, me and Neko that are down on our cots.
Yep.
Alright.
17.
You passed. You do not take exhaustion.
Alright, so me and Neko are currently just chilling and sleeping.
Yep. Neko and Cookie sleep perfectly fine through the night, aside from the rocking of the ship awaking you once in a while.
So I could have
And
used magic.
it stays up all night. Doing...
God knows whatever the fuck he's doing.
Who fucking knows, man?
I was keeping an eye out to the sea, out to the ship, just out in general.
Alright. Largely nothing eventful happens.
Alright, and I'm assuming now it's the next morning.
It is the next morning. You and Neko both receive all of whatever the fuck you spent in the previous day.
Which means my heals are restored.
Jack shit.
King
I'm
gets
almost-
jack motherfucking shit.
2020 hindsight, I'm now thinking that I should have used one of my spell slots to use Detect Magic when I was trying to do my Arcana check the other day, but oh well.
It's already too late.
You would have gotten the same result regardless.
Yeah. But it's like the only reason why I went for the Arcana check instead of the Detect Magic was because I didn't want to use the spell slot.
Well, you would have gotten mostly the same result.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're welcome to cast it now if you want.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Let's keep going.
Above deck. We're gonna start there. King, what do?
She'll go to the captain and, not politely, but more questionably concerned, in a small sense, is, what is the estimated time from here to now, if weather gets bad? Because, you know, like, if weather's supposed to happen, right, it would delay the time.
It would delay the amount of time it would take to get there, yes.
Yeah. So she's asking how long it would be if storm happens.
That would depend on how bad the storm is and how much it blows us off course.
So from now, if it's all good weather and good sailing, when will we be there?
If the weather is perfect for our entire trip across the sea, it should take 4 to 5 days. Though, at worst, we could get lost. I'm hoping that doesn't happen.
Please.
And what exactly are we delivering?
We're delivering goods across the sea to a friend.
I still don't trust this captain, but whatever.
She'll
I blame you.
she'll try to see how that is intended with the word goods, like illegal goods or
Roll insight.
general goods. Okay.
I have a feeling it's slave trade.
Oh, there it is. Fuck. 2.
The captain critically failed. So, what is 2 with your modifiers?
Yep. I had that 1.
Alright, so despite critically failing on the captain's part, he still succeeded on his deception. You
Oh.
firmly believe that there is nothing illegal about the goods being transported.
Should go see if there's any like this can sound odd gamble games, if you know what I mean, like
Go
little
gamble
chess
or
chip.
something?
Yeah.
Are you asking the captain about that?
No, I'm asking you if I see any of that.
No. There's none
Okay.
above deck. It would be unwise to have gambling games that usually involve playing cards on top of a windy ship deck.
Well, I mean, there's also dice or what's it called?
Still a bad
And
idea.
Small plastic cubes that could easily bounce off of a table and
Well-
fly off into the sea.
Actually, given the
Okay,
time
valid.
period, they would have been made out of wood or bone.
Even worse.
Exactly.
But yeah,
We do
then
both, though,
you know,
in this case.
she'll just then leave aside and keep investigating. Just keep an eye on shit.
Continue to investigate the ship.
Yep.
Alright. I mean, you can roll if you want.
Investigate. $12.
12. You find nothing out of the ordinary. It seems like a fairly plain cargo ship.
Hmm.
Except for the few oddities of the captain that you've encountered so far. Is that all for now, King?
Could I check to see if I know anything about his race?
If you know anything about gnomes,
Like in history, shit. Like about past and stuff. Like
Gnomes?
any insight of.
the most that you know about the history of gnomes, fuck. Why y'all gotta ask questions I ain't got answers to?
Wheel the pebbles that make your pathway.
Fuck it. Gnomes usually have a very strange sense of fashion. Hence his bright neon pink beard. Well, not just his beard, his entire set of facial hair.
I am just going to point out that I am very suspicious of him, but at the same time, he also can't be that scary when he's got a fucking neon beard.
It's like black beard, except that his beard is straight neon pink.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I want to point that out. Like, you can't be hard and have a bright, glowy beard.
Don't fuck with gnomes, man. They'll fuck you up.
Okay, I would like
You
to.
look real weird doing it.
I would like to do another investigation of all the area below deck to see if I can find anything out of place.
You know what? I'll join you.
Go ahead and roll.
For investigation?
Yep. Since you're actively searching.
Alright, I rolled a 21.
I got 17.
Okay. One more thing. Give me just a flat D20 roll.
What, both of us?
Yep.
Okay.
2.
2. Cookie.
15.
15. Okay. I'll worry about what the flat D20 roll was for in a second. It's not particularly important.
Right.
But while investigating, you find the second hatch that is just used as a back door. It's mandated on most of the cargo ships as a fire escape.
And I also want to point out that I am proficient in investigation as well.
That's fine. There isn't much to see.
Nice.
I
Okay,
have
so
dark vision, so bullshit
what
on
is-
that.
Thing about the door in the back. Who got the 17?
Cookie.
no, I got 21.
Oh. Okay, so Cookie got 21 and Neko got...
It was a 17
Okay.
for perception. Or investigation, I mean.
The strangest thing about the back door Despite being mandated as a fire escape, it's also locked from the outside.
The fuck? It's
Right.
what kind of? Is it an escape hatch for like fire and shit?
Yeah.
If ship
And
was
it's locked from the outside.
that door is usually used in combination with the door you entered from to quickly and safely leave the ship.
And it's locked from the outside.
Yep.
Can I attempt to smash the lock?
Before he does that,
Reach the lock. The
before
lock
he-
is on the other side of the door.
can I utilize my mage hand ability to pick the lock?
Ooh.
Even
Even being on the other side of the door, he should be small enough.
Check with disadvantage.
So that's roll it twice, take the lowest number.
Effectively, you're trying to fit a mage hand through a 1 inch, like 1 centimeter gap.
But he's ultra
It's
super
not
tiny, so I mean.
impossible, but it's going to be extremely difficult.
Alright, come on, Neko. Come on, get that gnat, bro. Get that gnat.
It's a good one, not a bad one.
Shit, drop my... lowest is a 9.
You fail to squeeze your mage hand through the gap in the door.
Can I attempt again?
Sure. Same roll type.
Surprisingly, the lowest was a 16.
Still a failure.
Damn.
Okay. I'll give up for now and head back to the main common area.
Alrighty. The purple-haired knight had noticed you guys looking around and asked if you're looking for anything in specific.
Potentially a back door.
He gestures to the one that you've already found.
Well, I
A
am
bathing
aware of
area
that,
is my response.
but I would like very much to roam the deck, but it appears that we are stuck down here.
Technically not true, because I did break the hinge.
But
Oh.
I'm not letting him know that yet.
Yeah, no.
It appears we are stuck down here. Oh, hi, kitty.
Hi, kitty. Indeed,
Would
we
you
are
have
very
a
much
capsule
stuck, and I do not
Aside
like
from
being
the
so.
box, of course.
Say what?
Would you have any idea why we're stuck down here, aside from the locks?
Can I do a history check to try and determine why the door was made this way?
Sure.
I got a 17.
Given the mountain of evidence you've found so far, you can presume that this ship was not designed for transporting regular cargo.
Oh,
It was
nice.
a modified version of a standard cargo ship to instead transport cargo that they do not want escaping from the lower deck.
I believe we
All
may
right,
be on a slave ship.
I need to go with my very insistent cat.
I want to do a prayer and ask for sight on what is going on from my god.
While he's doing that, I am addressing the purple-haired man and just
Which
saying
means
bluntly...
because I want something, I definitely have to roll.
Yep. Anyways, while he is praying, I am, like I said, addressing the purple-haired man and just very bluntly saying, I believe we may be the cargo that this man be transporting.
I rolled an 8.
What the fuck? I said I was gonna be right back to deal with my cat.
Oh, so you didn't hear...
This.
Okay, so I said, I want to pray to my god to see if I can get some insight on what's going on with the ship.
Roll religion for that one.
Well, I guess I'm rolling again.
Yeah, like I said, though, I'm addressing the purple-haired man, just saying bluntly, I believe we may be the cargo that this man be transporting.
22.
22. Okay. Bahamut does like a mental facepalm and very bluntly tells you that you're on a slaver ship.
Lovely.
Lovely. As for Neko, what did you say to him?
I believe that we may be the cargo this man be transporting.
I see.
Well-
Well, if you manage to find a way above deck, let me know.
Alright, well, I know what we're doing. I am now going to get up and grab my crossbow I left on my bed and put it away. And I am going to proceed up the stairs and smash his gate and send it flying.
You're going to make an attack on the gate that you
Already
hinge over.
damaged.
Yeah, I'm going to Sparta kick that bitch and send it flying.
But before that,
Yeah, we're gonna let
Since I'm
King catch up at this point.
okay, so I'm guessing this is taking them a bit of while since morning. So between the time the captain talked to me and till the point where Cookie goes to kick the door out, I'm gonna make a hammock.
You're gonna make a hammock.
So,
I'm gonna make a hammock.
am I rolling strength to see how far this gate goes, or what am I doing?
You're going to roll to what damage it is. You're gonna roll 1d4 plus strength mod to damage the gate.
Okay, so 1d4, which means I gotta get a fucking 1d4.
Four.
I don't even have
Let
a 4.
me roll for
a
you,
four.
Cookie. You got a 3.
Okay, so 3 plus my strength, which is... Am I doing the modifier for strength or the actual number for strength?
Modifier.
Okay, so plus 3.
You do 6 damage to the gate and end up putting a hole straight through the middle. But before that happens, we need to deal with what King was trying to do.
Building a hammock.
Yeah, how the fuck, and what are you going to do it out of?
Well, I mean, I do have rope, but I also technically make silk in a sense.
Oh god.
Silk.
Are you about to tell me you're gonna use silk out your ass to make a hammock?
The amount of silk that you produce would not be enough to produce a full hammock in the time that you've been on top of the deck.
Okay, well, I'm still gonna be working on it then, even if I don't have it full yet. I'm gonna keep working on it.
You're going to continue to... Okay.
Make a hammock.
So, in response to
back
Cookie...
to
Okay,
back to me obliterating the gate.
Yeah, I was gonna say, quick interjection. While
Yeah.
Cookie is in the process of punting the door down, I'm just going to point that way and just very blatantly, once again, to addressing this purple-haired figure, that would be a way out right there.
The purple-haired figure nods and draws his sword.
And for anyone curious, I'm going to give a note that my character's eyes are now completely furiously glowing purple. I am pissed.
I walk back
So-
to my cot and pick up my staff before heading towards the stairs myself.
Got it. So on King's end,
He's
there's
building a hammock.
crack as the gate that was damaged before, unknown to the captain somehow, and
Is
King
now shattered.
now has a hole straight through the middle and a dragonborn boot straight through it. You've kicked the gate so hard that you didn't kick it open, but it gave.
You just created a nice giant hole through it.
You can now attempt to either pick the lock, which is probably too late now, because you've very much given away your location, or just, I don't know, rip the rest of the gate off.
I'm just gonna rip the door off.
Alright. In the meantime, the captain, hearing the crack, immediately parks or drops anchor, orders his crew to drop the anchor and deal with the people below deck.
Alright, so I'm assuming I'm rolling strength now, and to
You
rip this
are
door
rolling
off.
Strength.
What do I need at least?
What, are you asking for the DC?
Yeah, what do I need to hit?
I'm not saying what the DC is.
Oh, you're no
Roll
fun.
again.
I'll tell you what the DC is after you roll. Just to
Fine.
ensure you don't barely
18.
exceed. What'd you roll?
18.
Wonderful. You've succeeded the fucking DC 11 save.
I just yeeted that door. I just yeeted
Yeah.
that door.
The door's hinges were already damaged, and you're such a fucking shrunk paladin that ripping it the rest of the way off wasn't that big of a problem. Where would you like to chuck the door? Remains.
I'm going to walk out and throw it at the captain.
You're going to attempt to chuck a broken door
Improvised weapon?
across the entire deck.
At the captain. Yes.
Improvised
I mean,
weapon.
Sure, roll strength. You probably won't hit the captain, but
6. I'm probably gonna miss, but it's funny.
6. All right, yeah, you chuck the door and it goes about 30 feet
It probably puts a hole in the deck from where it lands.
to the deck. If you'd like, you may roll intimidation.
Please do.
Okay.
Please do.
I don't know, man. Ripping a door off its hinges and proceeding to chuck it is fucking terrifying to some people.
Yep.
I mean, maybe not
14.
but
14.
okay, you've intimidated pretty much all of the crew that saw you do that. Not that they were planning to fight you in the first place.
And how about the captain? Is he still unfazed?
Nah, he's actually kind of scared by that one.
Okay, finally!
It's about
We finally managed to scare him after an hour and a half.
It took me ripping his door off and then chucking it over 30 feet at him.
The captain looks down at the remains of the door, back up to the pallet, up to Ollie, and then back to the door, and proceeds to jump over the railing where his little wheel is and flee into the captain's quarters, leaving his crew outside to deal with whatever the fuck is about to happen.
I'll take hold of the wheel!
I'm just gonna do a loud roar and rumble and scare every motherfucker on the ship.
They are genuinely terrified of you.
I'm going to
Alright,
start walking towards the captain's door while also addressing Mr. Roaring Boy. Now remember, dearie, we need the captain alive for our answers.
Fucking glowing eyes and still pissed off gives a grunt. A very ferocious grunt.
Okay, I want to now...
I think control the wheel.
And King is on the wheel, of course he is, because he's still above deck.
Okay, I want to now investigate the captain's door to see if I can get it open.
I am slowly walking towards the captain door, glaring at every person I walk by.
Of course, the captain's door appears to be locked from the inside.
From the inside. There is no external keyhole.
Nope.
Okay,
Fuck it, I'm kicking the door
I
down.
was going to say, I step aside and once again addressing the Dragonborn, I may need your strength once more.
Rolling strength.
Do I have this one thing?
Hey,
Oh
Yuri.
my god.
I don't. Okay, well,
Yuri.
6.
Yeah.
Could I just start singing it as like the fight, like the fighting tens, for the fuck of it?
what?
I'm just
Could
realizing...
I do like yeah?
Sure.
Okay, so I rolled the strength, it's 10, by the way.
Just a second. King, your character sees the other giant and
Two
whatever
smaller
Neko's
figures.
character's name is. I fucking forgot.
Valak.
Valak, thank you. Valak and Ollie walk out from under the deck, followed by the purple-haired knight that I mentioned earlier. The
Okay.
knight looks at you, raises an eyebrow, and then returns to what he was doing, mostly just following the other two.
Now, can we get to me kicking the door in?
Yes.
I'm realizing though my character's voice started out sounded like one of the Fae from Kingdoms of Amalur, and now it's just turning into like Rumpelstiltskin from Once Upon a Time. And I'm just gonna roll with it.
Okay, do you need me to roll strength again? Because you weren't paying attention, or?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. Rolling strength again. 8.
Well, that's too higher than what you got last time.
You managed to punch or kick this door in. Something about it makes it much stronger than the other ones.
Does it have windows or anything on it?
There actually don't appear to be any windows letting you see inside the room.
Okay, so it's a wooden door that is harder than it looks. Alright, I'm gonna attempt again. I'm gonna keep hitting this thing until I break it, so another strength roll.
While he's doing that,
13.
You punch the door as fucking hard as you can, and still manage to do almost nothing to it.
Alright, fuck it, we're going again.
One more punch.
One more
I
punch,
want
eh?
to do an Arcana check.
Oh
to
my
see-
god, nat 20, 23.
Never mind.
All right. Now, Cookie, if I could look you directly in the eyes and say this, I genuinely would. Your punch
This is a max
does
power punch.
not the door in the slightest.
Okay, I'm gonna do an Arcana check.
Do so.
I was gonna say, I just punched this thing with the force of a dragon
22.
and it did nothing.
You got a 22.
Yes.
The door is most definitely enchanted by something.
Oh, so magic, eh?
I'm afraid, my friend, that your strength is not going to be much use here. The door is enchanted. No
I am
attacks that we
going
can do
to-
will ever damage it.
You need to deal with my very incessant cat again. Little bitch probably will.
Fuck it. I didn't think it would come to this, but I just want to kill the captain now. Like, I am furious. Fuck this dude.
He's taking care of his needy cat, so give him a minute.
Neko, I think it's time I use my ability.
Well, first, before you do that, let me try and firebolt it to see if I can get rid of it that way.
What, you don't want to see me go full dragon transform and fucking want to shut this door?
Well, actually, it would be a better idea to try and do a Ray of Frost since the ship's made of wood. So that way I don't just set the entire thing on fire.
Actually, thinking about it, if I do attack it in full dragon form, I might actually fucking not only destroy his door, but probably also most of the ship. I'm going to not do that.
Yeah, I
I
was
just
gonna
thought
say,
about
it's
that.
an-
I might sink the ship.
Even then, it's an enchanted door.
I think I might sink the ship, though. Now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, let's not. I'm just gonna. You know what? Wait a minute. Yuri, does the door have a lock?
He's taking care. I already checked. There is no external lock. There is only one internal.
Okay, so it's an internal lock. It's enchanted with magic.
Yep. So like I said,
But we
when-
basically have control of the ship, technically.
like I said though, when Yuri gets back, let me try and use Ray of Frost, see if I can weaken the door.
Oh my god, though. That's funny that it survived a max power dragon punch, though.
Yeah.
That is fucking hilarious. Like, just imagine the shockwave that went off when that collided.
Oh, I bet you everybody felt it in the decks
All
below.
all the fucking crew members are just sitting there like, ah! It's like, yeah, I think we pissed off the Dragonborn.
Technically, I could magic missile the door.
Oh my
Since
god,
it's an
though, all the
automatic
crew
hit.
He said all the crew members are extremely terrified of you. It's like, yeah, no shit, you done pissed me off. Ugh. This story just got really funny, though. That's great. I love it.
Oh, this is very entertaining. We've only been here, you
Great
know, like
stream.
2 days, and we've already made the Captain Gnome there question
Flee to his fucking-
entire thing, and yeah, flee to his
Flee into
quarters.
his fucking cabin. Wait a minute. The door is only enchanted.
The door is enchanted. Oh.
apart. I know what I'm
Maybe.
gonna do. I know
Maybe.
exactly what I'm gonna do. When he gets back, I'm gonna full force ram the wall and shatter through the wall.
Well, like I said, let me try and do my thing first.
Wait. I got one even funnier.
What?
I'm gonna ask Bahamut to smite the fucking cabin.
Ask Bahamut to open
just
the door.
obliterate the door.
I would conjure my cats, but they don't do anything.
But that's still just funny. Just imagine the fucking crewmates are just up there. They're just terrified, and all of a sudden they just hear my fist collide with the door. Shockwave goes off, and they're just like
Oh no!
blocking it with their hands.
You know what would have been really funny though? Is while you're storming up, out of the deck, if I just managed to summon my entire army of cats and just casually walk up to the deck, just don't be alarmed, we are taking over the ship.
No, it's already funny as fuck though right now. Just throwing the door 30 feet. That's an impressive feat by itself, because that door probably weighs a ton.
Mm-hmm. Very true. Very true.
The captain basically shat himself seeing it. He's like,
Yeah, he's the captain's having an oh fuck moment because he's realized he's messed with the wrong people.
I like how I was the only one who went a quote-unquote peaceful route.
Yeah,
oh no, I was
just,
very peaceful.
You were just.
What are you
we were
talking
peaceful. About? We were peaceful the whole time. It's just as soon as I prayed and got told what it was, that's when I have to switch my role playing to. Now I have to be like my character. What would I be if I found that out? First thing I'm being is pissed the fuck off.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm the only one who apparently, other than this random purple-haired guy, that's keeping a level head about it.
I love how Neko's just like, you should probably wait a second. And my character's just sitting there basically huffing and puffing, fucking glowy purple eyes pissed off.
You're glowing purple eyes pissed off, and I'm just like, remember, we need him alive. Though a few broken bones won't go amiss.
I think if I actually did strangle him because of how tiny Yuri said he is, I'd probably kill his ass.
He's like 3 feet tall. Your hand would be encompassing his entire face.
Just crush his skull.
I am ready to have my hopes and dreams crushed by a party of level 2. Let's go.
Okay. I had an idea, but I don't know if it would work. I want to try and use my Ray of Frost cantrip to weaken the enchantment on the door.
You're going to cast Ray of Frost on the door.
Yeah, I want to try. Like I said, I want to
it's
try.
not a bad idea.
I want to try and
Ice
weaken the
does
enchantment.
affect wood.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Just straight damage.
Yeah.
Okay, one.
Go ahead and just roll damage. I'm not gonna have you roll to hit because the door is unable to move.
So while
Yeah.
you were gone, the only thing that changed was Neko managed to get me to back away from the door, and I'm just sitting there steaming, pissed.
It'd be 1d8 frost plus my spell attack bonus.
No, just 1d8 frost.
Just the 1d8.
A spell attack bonus is added to when you roll to attack with a spell.
Okay. I got a 5.
So 5 cold damage. Your spell hits the door, definitely, and it does a little bit of frost over where you presume the lock to be.
I'm going to target the area that's affected.
You're going to attack the area that's affected.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll to attack.
And
17.
Yeah, she's gonna go back and try to see if there's windows.
Attack is more effective than the last time, though doesn't go through the door yet.
Okay, so one more. I'm gonna do one more.
Okay.
One more.
Something?
Yeah. Fuck. I forgot.
His character is going to try and go around to the backside, see if the captain's quarters has some rear windows.
Windows, yeah. And then if they do,
The thing is, the captain's quarters backside is the backside of the ship.
Okay,
Well,
so
no,
it's-
no, no, no.
it's
Okay,
nothing-
so how most naval ships of this design were set up is that the wheel was sitting on top of the captain's quarters.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the ceiling. Behind there usually was a set of windows rear facing the.
Or door.
If you're facing outward into the sea, there probably could be some windows.
And I'm saying if I go there, if I could then punch the window.
See if there's
and
any
try to break
windows
in.
or a back balcony, basically.
All right. My
Yeah.
roll is 11, Yuri.
Sure. You can go look around there.
Though it might be a bit difficult because the ship is still rocking due to being on the water.
That's fine.
Okay, I'm just
Cookie got an 11.
Cookie roll it 11.
yeah.
Punch barely did anything to the door.
Okay, so he frosted it. I'm gonna use a controlled fire.
I actually have Burning Hands as a spell.
I'm just gonna breathe fire. I'm just literally gonna basically just do a little bit of fire damage in the controlled area. It's gonna be controlled, so it's not gonna be like heavy. You know.
The purple-haired knight sits calmly off to the side watching you guys beat the shit out of this door.
Well,
Just
now
put everything you have into this door.
Okay. 7.
You're going to 7 fire damage from breath weapon.
Yeah, and it's just gonna be controlled on the spot that's affected, so it's not gonna spread. It's just in that one spot.
Do you know how the spells work?
I do know it's not a spell for breath weapon, but yeah, I know that works. I'm just trying to decide what happens.
Well, he's trying to set the door on fire, right?
Yeah. We're gonna go with your fire breath. Melts away the ice that Neko's frost, ray of frost put on there, and does some minor scorching to the door.
So now it's even more damage than what it was. Nice, but it's
Slight-
still not open.
Okay, at this point in time, I'm going to turn to this purple-haired figure and, nodding my head towards the door, just ask him, think you have anything that might be able to get this open?
The stranger walks up to the door and lays a hand on it, and simply casts counterspell.
Aha!
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 So I'm
now
assuming
smash
now
the
it's
door.
unenchanted.
Now you may smash door.
No!
Okay, I'm going.
Back away.
At
and
that
allow you
point, I'm going to back away and say, Hulk
Oh,
smash!
no. Okay, it's a full force ram now. I just rolled 14.
to-
Okay,
yeah,
but
the door fucking crumples beneath your weight.
Yuri,
I weigh 900 pounds, so I just hit that door with a 900-pound force at like my
What were you
speed.
thinking?
remember I said I wanted to go to the window, smash open the window.
Do you still want to do that now that they've gotten the door open?
I wanted to do that while they were during it too.
Sure.
Roll me a dex saving throw to make sure you don't fall off the back of the ship.
Mm,
I know you have spider climb, but it's still rocking, and it's not exactly the safest place to be.
I
But if I
agree with
fall, I'm
Yuri.
fucked.
I would say that's the best idea. You're not technically fucked because you can still swim to the boat. The boat's not going as fast
true.
as people think it is.
Actually, the boat is...
straight up not moving anywhere.
Yeah, the boat is not
not
moving.
going
The
anywhere.
crew dropped the anchor.
But falling into the water is less than ideal.
so,
Sure.
dex saving throw?
I would call it acrobatics, but that's me.
13. I don't think that makes it.
Yeah, I know.
13. You managed to climb around and see a plain window on the back.
I smash it!
It seems to be just behind the captain's chair and desk.
All right,
Yeah,
so we're
I
now in
smash
the
it.
room, the captain's room, and
Yep.
I'm
So
assuming
King
now.
is in a back window and climbing in through that, while everybody else is.
I'm going to pick up the captain by his fucking shirt.
Off in the back corner of the captain's quarters sits the gnome with a new ring on his hand. It's unknown what the ring does, but it's presumed to be magical in some way.
I'm going
so
to.
he's playing.
I'm going to actually use one of my spell slots to cast detect magic and discern what that ring is.
The ring appears to have some sort of conjuration magic.
So he can conjure something.
There's
Okay.
on the door, you can tell that there was some abjuration sort of spell. And on the purple-haired knight is a lot of evocation.
A lot of evocation. Cool.
A lot of evocation magic.
Okay, so
I'm going to quickly call out to the Dragonborn before he gets any closer. Hold, friend! This one appears to have teeth that bite. Let us see if we can find a peaceful solution.
I'm going to loud growl in the entire room and just stand there and stare at the fucking
I'm
gnome
right, sir, we're
menacingly.
playing D&D. Anyway.
I am currently now standing still.
Growl. Is this an
Yes.
attempt to intimidate him?
Oh no, this is severe, pissed off, like
He's
roar kind of
basically
growl,
just
like straight
acknowledging
up.
what I said.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Okay.
The captain's still very much scared.
Now!
Because I already technically broke his fucking. I already broke his so-called.
He is, to say the least, scared for his life.
Now, Valak focuses his, pure black eyes directly at the gnome. Do you want to tell us what's really going on here?
I can't really say.
I slowly start to unsheath my weapon.
Can't?
I cast
Or
shape
won't?
water.
Slowly raises his ring in protest to your sword.
Yuri, you hear me?
What did you say? Kit?
I say I cast shape water, which is a cantrip, and have water be thrown towards him, the captain.
You're going to cast shape water and throw water at him?
Yeah.
You're just gonna throw water at the captain?
I was
Yes.
actually gonna, how firmly is the ring grasped on his finger?
He's wearing it.
But does he have an open hand or a clenched fist?
Clenched fist.
Okay, so I can't just steal it from him.
Yeah, it would be extremely difficult to steal it.
So
from him.
unsheathing weapon, I haven't fully drawn it. It's just
Well, I was
currently
gonna
sticking
try
out
and
a little
use
bit.
Mage Hand to take it off his finger, but since he has a clenched fist, that's not an option.
He looks like he's clenching onto this ring for dear life. Like it's the only thing that's going to save him from this situation.
Okay, I'm going to try and persuade him to, surrender.
As Neko does, I'll keep casting shape water as much as I can. Just.
So I need to
At
cast
the
a
captain.
persuasion. Right?
Okay, so he's already intimidated as fuck, and then so he's intimidated as fuck, and you're about to roll persuasion on him. He's fucking has the god fear in him right now.
I'm trying to persuade him to stand down. So hopefully he doesn't utilize that ring, because I don't want to find out what it does.
Might just cut off his fucking hand. Then he can't use it.
Okay. Fuck, I rolled a 5, so that's not gonna work.
Okay, what are you saying in the first place to try and persuade him?
To convince him to surrender is what he said.
Yeah.
To basically make him
I'm trying to convince him to surrender
Submit.
and take off the ring.
Yes. What are you saying to do that?
Things don't have to get any more out of hand than it already is. Just hand over the ring, and we'll let you live.
bum.
Hey, Yuri,
What's up, King?
I'm gonna do what I do, and I'm gonna web him. I'm gonna web the captain. Just web.
Okay. Give me a second to have Neko roll persuasion, and then we'll worry about your web.
Yay.
I
Okay.
got a 7.
He doesn't appear to be persuaded by what you've said.
I'm going.
King basically casts web on him.
Alright, and then did it hit, or?
It hit. The captain is now webbed.
He can't move nothing.
No, he can move, but it's very difficult to do so.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and cut off his hand.
You're going to walk up to the captain and make an attempt to cut off his hand.
I'm thinking about it. Alright, hold on. Let's see. He can't really move, so the odds of activating the ring is very slim. But then again,
Cookie, do you mind if I do this one?
you
Cookie's
could,
trying to
but
do
like,
something.
I mean, yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Well, if I could propose it, is that I just walk towards the captain and hold my bravery towards his neck,
Mm-hmm.
because I can walk through just fine. Yes.
As you approach the captain, he raises the ring further, and you get a sense that if you attempt to harm him in any way, he's going to activate whatever the fuck this ring does.
The Ring of Conjuring, which means it summons
It's a
something.
ring of conjuration magic.
Right, that's summons something, obviously, because
Usually
Conjuration
it's
does.
teleporting, basically just summoning something to another location.
Okay, I'm gonna pray to Bahamut while I'm standing there looking at him, and I'm going to ask Bahamut to make him basically take off the ring and obey.
Roll 2 or a percentile.
Roll a what?
A percentile. You're gonna roll 1d100.
1d100. I don't have a d100.
Actually cares enough to do something.
I'm going to have to
Oh my
first.
god, this cat.
Cookie, you got 39.
Shit. I'll be right back, guys.
I'm just gonna go grab my own dice.
Grab your dice, okay.
39 doesn't sound too great though.
I want to go get a drink. Be right back.
Well, apparently my dice don't like it when I roll for you, so... I could try a different set of dice.
No, I'm just gonna have to go find a pair of dice that's like a d100. Alright, I'm just gonna do this.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
just
this
gonna
one don't
make-
like you either. It did worse.
Manage custom, choose, general, edit,
Do you
dice
not
type.
own any physical dice?
No, I don't have a D100. And Beyond doesn't even have a fucking D100. I need a D100 dice. Hold on.
Well, no, you'd need technically 2d10. But,
Okay. Cat is outside. She won't bother me.
yay.
Or-
Cookie's still trying to set up his die roll.
Okay. We still do have the bot if you want to just roll with that.
It's fine. I got it.
Alright, what did you get?
Roll. Oh, it already rolled for me when I first loaded the website. My bad. 98.
Holy
98.
fuck.
Yeah, when I first loaded the website, it did a roll for me.
Alright. Go ahead and tell me what specifically you're asking Bahamut to do.
To make him relinquish the ring and obey the words that Neko told him to do, to stand down.
To make him relinquish the ring and obey the
And
word.
stand down. Basically, just
Stand
straight
down.
up listen to what Neko basically told him. So I'm asking a god to basically manipulate his free will to make him do what Neko said, which was to just calm down and fucking just give him the ring.
Despite all against being so against the odds of him caring about a level 2 paladin, answers your prayer. Though he is unable to make him relinquish the ring, he does do his best to persuade the gnome to stand down.
Alright, well, at least the situation is not as bad as it was.
Okay.
I didn't realize that website, by the way, for that dice roller. When you first load in, it does a roll for you. So I rolled again, and I wasn't paying attention that it already rolled. So I had to like read the thing, and it was like, oh yeah, when you first load, it automatically rolls for you.
Fine.
pretty cool. All right, but yeah, 98. There you go.
Cool.
So now he's calm. So now what? What do we do?
I once again. What?
What are you doing?
I'm going
Well,
to.
Neko's about to say something.
I shall once again ask him now. Tell us what's going on here. Clearly, we're not in any sort of adventurer. This is a slave ship. So, what was your intention with us?
What do you think it was?
Specifically, to whom were you selling us?
I don't really know. I was told to pick up some people from the port over here and take them to some island and just leave them there.
Do you know to where we are going?
I know the general location, but not why.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm going to make the
What I
comment.
missed.
I'm gonna basically ask him, "Can you take us back?"
Get me out of this web, of course. I can't reach the wheel from here, after all.
Okay, so she'll
Now that we have him fully intimidated and he's afraid and the god convinced him, I'm going to walk up with my weapon and cut him free.
While he's doing that, I'm going to once again motion to the ring and inquire, what was the purpose of that?
I would prefer not to answer that one.
So it is a ring of conjuration, but
It is a
he's
ring of
now,
conjuration.
Okay.
But he just doesn't want to tell us what it does. And I don't think
Can
there's
you-
anything that I can do to figure it out past what I've already done.
All right, now
Considering the situation and what he's explained that he was instructed to do, it can be implied that his goal was to sail the ship to the island and then abandon it. So the ring is likely there to help him do so.
So the ring would
Probably.
probably teleport him back to either the
Somewhere.
mainland or to his master.
And I'm basically freeing him in exchange that he takes us back. So
Um,
I'm just going to make the comment slightly. We'll wait until he's free. I have to wait till Yuri says he's free.
now hold on there. What's to say that by letting us go, he takes us back and we go about our merry way, he won't go and do this again to another poor set of sorry souls.
Mm-hmm.
I give a loud rumble.
I propose we see this through. We go with him to the island and put an end to whatever nefarious plans this mysterious person has.
If you insist.
I take ring.
You find it very difficult to even grab the ring in the first place. He's moving
Still try.
a lot to avoid from having it taken from him.
Your best bet would be to wait until he's like asleep.
Right, and I just
No,
freed him.
she'll
So
keep trying.
like, you're trying to take a ring after I just cut the dude out of the web. Like,
Okay, who's to say
Now
he
that
wouldn't
he's
use it when you
free-
guys are asleep?
now that he's free, I'm gonna go back to the deck and lean against the wall and just stare off into the sea.
Alright. Gnome very quickly leaves the captain's quarters and heads back up to the wheel.
I am actually going to investigate the quarters and see if there's anything I can discern about whomever employed him.
I hear you rummaging, and I'm going to join you because I am very well versed in investigation.
Roll investigation.
Both of us.
Anyone who's searching it.
17.
I'll go back out the window and crouch
I've
/
got
hold
a
myself
22.
watching over the captain.
Okay, hold on a second, King. Neko
Okay.
and Cookie, what'd you get?
I have a 17. Neko has 22.
Okay. The captain's quarters appear to be fairly plain. Just a place with a nice fancy chair, a desk, the captain's bed, and his personal belongings.
Is there anything
Going
on the
to-
desk?
I'm gonna rummage through
On
his
the
personal
desk
belongings.
is a open book and a quill.
Okay, I'm going to search through flip through the book and try and figure out anything.
I'm gonna roll investigation
Appears
and
to be simply a captain's log of what's happened at sea.
Is there
The
any?
most recent entry being a storm that blew him off course about 3 days ago.
Is there anything, about like who hires him or like the actual job ledger?
Nothing that you can see of in the book.
I'm gonna rummage through his things. You said he had personal
Rummage
belongings.
through his belongings.
Yep.
His belongings seem to consist of a letter, very familiar to you, and his clothing. That's about it.
I'm gonna inspect his letter. I'm curious.
The letter appears to be an invitation to pilot a ship.
Does it have a name on who sent it to him?
The only name that's put on it is his own name.
I haven't really come up with what his name is. Give me a little while.
Is
It's fine. I'm
there
just curious
a,
if there's anything about his
um,
employer.
Is there like the seal on it?
Hold on a second. The people who sent him the letter are the same ones who sent you guys the letter.
So it's just the same like symbol that was on our
It's
letters.
the
It
same
said,
symbol.
Okay.
Can
As were per usual because he read it, and well, that's about it. It's
I
just
do a history check to see if I can figure out if that crest or whatever is like relevant?
Yeah, sure.
I got 26.
The crest is very well known as a fairly standard shipping company.
okay, so it's by a
It's
company.
just a
Okay.
very well known and highly used shipping company
Okay.
that's tracked at seas frequently.
Alright, I'm gonna return to where I was standing out on the deck and continue looking off in the ocean with glowing purple eyes as I have yet to fully calm down.
Okay. Neko?
I'm going to join Cookie, but I'm actually going to sit down on the deck and remain silent until he calms down. And with that, I do need to actually go to the bathroom real fast.
Gotcha. That time, I can deal with what King wanted to do.
Yep.
If he's even here.
I am. So, is it when that was happening, I wanted to crawl back out the window and, like, be on the back of the ship, like, watching the cabin from the shadows?
Hang off from the back of the, like, upper deck where the wheel is and just watch
Yeah.
pilot the ship.
Yeah.
I mean, you can. There isn't really any reason you can't do that, aside from having to keep your grip on the back of the ship, and it being more dangerous now because the ship would have been in motion.
Yeah, now we're actually moving again.
You would actually be stranded at sea. So I don't recommend it, but you're welcome to try if you really want to.
Do keep in mind that neither me nor Neko can save you if you fall, by the way.
Yeah. There is no likelihood that you would be saved if you fell off.
Fine, then I'll just go the normal way out then.
Alright. You're just
But still watch him.
a normal person thing and walk out the door.
Yeah, but I'll still watch him.
Yeah. You just want to hang out up next to the captain?
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, now that we have his entire crew and basically him obedient, I finally managed to calm down and I sit down and hold my knees and stare at the deck.
I'm going to look up at him and just very softly inquire, "What is your name, friend?"
Well, I'm gonna reply with my name of Ali, but it's gonna be like really sad and depressing. I'm not very good at fucking mimicking that at the moment. I'm half asleep.
I am known as Valak. I thank you for your assistance in breaking down the door. It's a feat I don't think I would have been able to manage myself.
I give a soft smile and continue staring at the deck.
After a few seconds, I nod at their silence and pull out my spellbook and start studying. To wait for either the next couple of days or if we arrive at our destination.
Alright. Nothing very eventful happens for the rest of the day, except for the rest of the people who were previously trapped below deck with you, coming up once in a while to explore, finding nothing of interest, and returning back to the below deck, since it is where they sleep, after all. Mm-hmm. The crew continue to maintain the ship, and the purple-haired knight just kind of wanders around bored.
After all the event stuff now, he's just like, eh.
So, well, that was interesting. I'm gonna go back to wandering around bored.
Yep.
I love how fast the entire crew just became obedient. They just saw a fucking absurdly angered fucking dragonborn. Everyone just starts shitting bricks.
Yeah.
Followed by basically something that looks like a fucking gnome in comparison to him, because I'm only like 5'4". So I'm just like, go about your day, have a nice one.
I feel like
Bro, that's still funny though. It took me lobbing a fucking gate that probably weighed over 100 pounds, 30 feet, probably putting a dent in the fucking deck or being embedded in the deck.
Generally, that gate being made purely of wood weighs something like 20.
Oh, that one on a ship, it would have probably been metal, dude. Not even joking. It would have probably been metal. Because if it had a lock and stuff, they normally made it out of metal.
Even still, the fact that you just picked it up and hurled it, and that's the only thing that managed to terrify that damn gnome.
The lock on it was mostly just a latch, a metal bar that came over the top of it. The actual gate itself was made entirely out of wood, since the ship is just a repurposed regular-ass cargo ship, who doesn't need to have a metal door there.
It's still funny as fuck, though, that the gnome got afraid of that. Just a fucking door going,
Hey, wanna play Frisbee?
Oh my gosh. And now my character, she's just sitting there staring at the deck, fucking...
Alright. Anybody
I'm gonna
else
add a
have
little
anything
bit of-
else?
I'm just gonna add a little bit of storyline. Her sitting there thinking about the past, a small tear starts forming and falling down her face.
How sad.
How very sad. I just, without looking up from my my spell book, I offer up my empty gold pouch for the Dragonborn to use to wipe the tear.
The far aforementioned dwarf shipmate that usually is seen mopping around walks up behind the Dragonborn and lays a hand on their shoulder.
No.
Cry about here, matey. What's wrong?
Old memories is all that I've heard.
See.
And then that's when everyone can see that on the side of her armor piece, there's just a little military sigil.
The dwarf nods their head understandingly and returns to his work.
Anything else for this trip?
For the rest of the day, it is uneventful. Nothing really happens.
Oh, another day. Bye. That's 3 days.
Anyone going under the deck to rest or anything?
I will go under the deck to have a long rest.
Cookie?
I'm just going to have a short rest where I'm sitting.
Alright.
Is my hammock done?
So I'm just gonna go ahead and launch a short rest where I'm sitting.
What'd you say, Yuri?
No, it's not done yet. You did have to use a decent amount of the soap you were producing to web hit the captain.
So you're still working on your hammock. You'll get your hammock done by the time we get to the island, though. You should have it done. You should have it done by then, though. To be
by
honest,
then, it's probably going to be too late.
Yeah.
Fair, but I mean, think about it.
He's gonna
should have
pass
it
out
done.
from sleep exhaustion first.
He's just gonna fall asleep, still making the web for it. He's just gonna be like sleeping, working.
Well, I mean, for me, the only reason why I'm taking a long rest is because I'd like my spell slots back.
Oh, I barely used anything, which is why I did a short. So she's basically upset and sad and sitting there all curled up, basically, and then just
I
short rest.
guess I could
So it's just
go
basically
on to
just
sleep.
slightly closing her eyes and resting for a second.
You hear me?
What's up?
I said, yeah, I guess I'll go down to sleep now.
Holy shit, he actually went to bed.
He actually went to sleep. Holy shit.
In the captain's bed.
Cookie is able to use hit dice to regain it HP, but he's still at full health, so it needs jack shit. Everybody else has a full restock on everything.
Yay!
Alright.
Yay. Next day. You wake up to the ship actually being pulled into a small dock on another landmass.
Is it the island we're going to, or no?
It's hard to tell from here.
Okay, I'm going
Show us
to
out.
head. I'm going to head up to the captain, nodding towards the island. Just inquire: is this the place you were instructed to take us?
Strangely, the captain isn't there.
Oh,
He's just vanished.
Oh, shit.
I would
He's not
take
at
that as a yes.
In his captain's quarters.
Is the crew still there?
The crew seems to be resting in their quarters still.
Okay, so they don't even know that he's gone.
Okay, then at that point, I'm going to stand at the end of the gangway and stare at the island and just be like, "Well, I suppose this is our destination."
I run.
Allie's still just sitting there curled up in a ball with her eyes closed, staring at the deck.
What do you think? Onto the island.
Alright.
Obviously, the head is on the knee.
I'm going to turn around.
It could very well be a different continent.
You said, Cookie, you said you're still asleep?
Yeah, I'm still technically sleeping, staring at the ground. Obviously, there's still a tear, and I'm just, like, head on my knee, looking at the ground while sleeping.
I'm going to walk over to Cookie and, placing a hand on their arm, gently try and shake them awake. Just be, I believe we're here.
Slowly opening eyes, looks around.
Is the purple-haired figure anywhere in sight?
Just as you look up to find him, you see him walking into the captain's quarters to check to see if the captain's there.
There's no use there, lad. He's already disappeared.
I'm not going in there to find him.
Then what are you going in?
See if I can find anything in there of his. See if he's still around here somewhere. Or
He's
if
not.
vanished with all of his belongings.
He's not. The Dragonborn here and I already searched the quarters the same day the incident happened. And I've also checked to make sure he's not on the ship.
As
Really?
as Neko's character is finishing these statements, I slowly stand up and stretch.
Stranger shakes his head. I mean to ask if he's brought any of his personal belongings with him owing his vanishing. If he hasn't, it could imply that he was kidnapped.
Ooh.
I suppose you may be right there. Let me join you then.
Figure nods and heads into the captain's quarters to search.
I walk over to where the I walk over to the side where the ramp that leads down to the island is, and I lean over to the railing and just look down at the water.
In the room, we're gonna have both the figure. And Neko, roll investigation. Yeah.
I got 7.
Thankfully, the stranger rolled a 16.
My hero.
They walk directly over to the captain's log and read the most recent entry. Aloud. Sort of. I'm not going to read what it actually says, just paragraph, because fuck, no. It basically is just noting down that over the night, nothing eventful happened. They successfully arrived at their destination, and the captain has acted upon the plan.
So just straight up teleported.
The rest of the room, aside from the furniture, is completely stripped bare.
So he did.
The writings are completely gone. The quill that was used to write in the book is gone. And the only thing in the room is just the chair, the desk, the book on the desk, and his cot.
It appears his ring did teleport him out when he was ready.
Yourself.
I don't think there's any point staying here then. Might as well go see what's on the island.
If nothing else, we can use this ship as a bit of a base of operations.
Couldn't agree more, but we'll have to convince the crew to keep it here.
Perhaps guide us home, but I doubt it.
I know I'm
So-
certainly not one.
I may have a bedroll, but the safety of a ship is a lot more of a defensible position. The problem will be convincing the crew to stay with it and not leave us behind.
I did manage to catch a glimpse of a few of the crew members with the same letters we all received. So I doubt that they'd be against us should we ask.
Very well then. If you'd like to handle that, I'll take a look around the island, see if there's anything nearby we might be able to use.
I'll stay on the ship if you need me.
King,
So-
you can go ahead and go.
And
Yeah. As I was running, like, where'd it go?
the figure outstretches a hand to Valak?
Valak.
Valak. My name's Yuri. It's nice to meet you.
I take his hand and shake it. Valak, the pleasure's mine.
Pleasure to meet your acquaintance, Valak. Yuri nods and sits in the chair too and begins reading the rest of the captain's log.
Right. King was running.
Yep.
It's okay.
Running towards
So,
island.
update on my character. I am currently still sitting on the railing looking over it, and memories of the past are still haunting me.
Oh boy.
God. We don't have a rogue with a tragic backstory. We have a paladin with a tragic backstory.
Well, I already told Yuri about the backstory. So...
Breaking stereotypes already. Amazing.
Have a history check from Cookie.
Oh no.
He's having a fucking flashback. I want to see
19.
if there's anything from it.
19.
Specifically, 19. There is a very familiar purple-haired knight in your flashback.
Oh.
The context to which is unknown.
So obviously still tears going down my face, and I'm just sitting there still staring at the fucking...
Flashback routines is normal. Just someone who looks a lot like Yuri is present. For some reason.
Hold still now. You got some clump in your fur here.
Alright. King, you were trying to talk, like, a lot. What are you up to?
I said from when we got there, I said I'm running towards the island. I've been running since.
You're the first one to step foot on the island.
Yes.
There doesn't appear to be a whole lot. If you want to make
I
an
investigate.
investigation check, you may.
There we go.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while before I actually do
17.
something with my character, because she's gonna be having that flashback for a while.
All good. You were 17. You managed to
Yeah.
find a single bear trap by the tree line.
Wow.
It's been sprung and there's nothing caught in it.
I pick it up and put it in my backpack.
Alright, you now have a plain, slightly rusted and weathered bear trap.
As for Neko, you said you were also joining them on the island?
Yeah. I'm going... While passing by Cookie's character, I'm going to pat him or her reassuringly on the arm before stepping out onto the island and looking about to see, like, what the island currently has in store, like, just from current visuals.
Before you get too far, I'm just going to say I'll join you all shortly.
Gotcha. The island appears to be somewhat tropical in nature, leading you to believe that you're somewhere near the equator of the planet. Though a precise location is near impossible to grasp.
Okay.
If you want to try and discern one, you can make a survival check with disadvantage.
Can I look for tasty fruits?
You can indeed look for tasty fruits, which would just be a regular survival check.
I guess I can, just because it wouldn't hurt anything.
13.
13. You managed to find a banana tree.
Disadvantage, I take the
any
low...
bananas on it? No.
What now, Neko?
With disadvantage, I take the lowest number.
Yes.
Crit fail.
Crit fail.
Yeah, you have no fucking idea where this island is, besides based off of the trees and foliage you see.
Okay.
After recomposing, my character looks for a place to go take a nice relaxing bath to calm the senses.
There are plenty of beaches nearby.
My point exactly, so... That's where my character's currently going.
As for King, the banana tree mostly has non-ripe bananas on it, though there are a few slightly more ripe ones that have fallen to the floor.
I'll take the better ones. More ripe.
After finding a place somewhere decently distant from the ship, but not too far, I am currently just crouched in a ball underneath, like just chilling in the water with my head slightly above it on my knee. Just sitting in the water.
Bananas.
Alrighty.
Okay. I would like to go back onto the ship and climb up the crow's nest to see if I can notice any structures, like man-made structures.
Alright.
Okay, I do want to note, can I use the fire ability and just try to heat up the water around me?
Yes, though due to the sheer size of the body of water, it
Not like the whole thing, just the area. Just the area
the
around
area
me.
you're in would take a lot to heat up. Though
Aw.
it is possible. So, I mean, you can do it if you want.
Well, she's already sad, currently in a ball, sitting in the water, so...
I mean, you'll heat up the water a little bit, but it won't last for very long.
Okay, so
Right, it's like a temporary thing anyways.
Yeah.
I'm rolling for
As
investigation.
long as you're putting the fire on it.
perception.
What do I want to roll?
Don't even bother rolling.
Oh, okay.
The water is
I'll be
incapable.
right back. I'm getting a drink.
So I guess we'll just do. I just emit a little bit of heat from me and just make water warm while I'm just sitting there.
Works for me. Echo, you said you were climbing the mast to look for structures, right?
Yes.
Off in the distance, you don't even need to bother rolling to see it. There seems to be a rickety wooden watchtower farther down the coast, along with what appears to be a wooden palisade along its side.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay. Is there anything else I notice other than that?
Not really. Nothing else seems to peak above the tree line.
Just for a quick pause, real quick.
What's up?
So this is not for y'all, but everybody watching. Make sure y'all go check out the brand deals. This stream will be going until we decide to take a break, or I have to go no mic status. So
Which is about in a half hour
Yeah.
to an hour and a half.
So yeah, hope you all are enjoying this, and when you all watch past broadcasts, enjoy because there'll be more coming soon.
Okay.
All right.
How we were streaming. Anyway.
Yeah, we've been going for about 2 hours and 40 minutes now.
Oh yeah, this has been great
Fun.
though. Like,
Mhm.
honestly.
Yes.
Okay.
It's going horribly.
For you.
Really? Really? Have we really fucked up that much shit for you?
Straight up, the only thing I planned at all was you guys getting on the slaver ship, and that's it.
And you weren't.
Everything else was just straight pulled out of thin air.
We just started doing shit you weren't expecting, basically.
Really,
Welcome to every DM's nightmare.
I was genuinely expecting everyone to just go below deck without question. But I guess that's
You could tell I played D&D though. The first thing I do is start questioning the fucking
yeah.
guy.
I mean, you found it under very suspicious circumstances, also completely ignoring the fact that you needed to tell the guy that the original recipient was dead.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
We never did tell him that the guy was dead, which is funny.
now,
In any
Anyway.
case, I would like to then climb down out of the ship and start making my way for where I saw Cookie run off to.
all right.
And I'm still just casually in the water, sitting like I was on the ship,
Yeah.
and now with my eyes closed,
It's
actually
very hard
resting.
to find Cookie. He left very distinct, or she, in this case, left very distinct footprints in the sand.
Okay.
You can't miss the giant footprints.
It looks like Bigfoot walked across this beach.
After noticing them in the water, I'm basically just going to sit down and place my quarterstaff across my legs and just start reading my spell book again, waiting for them to be done.
Alright.
What's King up to?
This like island though has turned pretty like just relaxing. Like I'm just fucking remembering old past stuff, but now I'm just
Are you
like resting in the water, all
passive
comfortable. Wait, what?
What are your passive perceptions?
Who's mine?
14.
Both and Neko.
I
Don't
have
worry
14.
about King when he comes back.
I have
You
14.
have a 4.
Mine,
Okay.
my passive perception is 13.
Alright. Both of you hear a distinct rustling coming from the forest behind you.
I am going to then immediately stand up and basically be like in a defensive stance with my attention turned towards the source of the noise.
As Neko's character stands up and my character hears the noise, eyes open slowly, eyes still purple but calmly, stands up and puts back on her armor and just looks in the direction of the noise. So now both of us are on guard, and I am no longer like relaxing. I'm actually now focused.
And it makes you just heard something in the fucking woods.
I know. It's
Wait
like
for King to come back before I continue.
I'm going to see, you know what? Intimidation tactic. I'm going to make a loud rumble.
Alright. Give me a second. I need to figure out what the hell is over there.
I first need to plan what I am going to throw at you.
Yeah.
Let me just furiously scribble.
I'm gonna be honest with you, there aren't a whole lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna backtrack since you're doing that. I'm just gonna keep her in the water. I'm gonna let Neko do this one.
Work.
Like, I hear the noise, but I'm just going to continue sitting there all comfortably.
All right, I know what I'm doing.
Okay, so apparently I'm the only one at the ready for this
Yeah,
noise.
no, I'm gonna put my character back. I'm gonna put her back. She's back to her crouched
Are
sitting
you
position.
still going to do the little rumble or not?
I'm going to make a noise. Yeah, I guess I can still make a noise while I'm sitting in the water. I gotta roll intimidation, right?
Nah, don't worry about it. When you make the noise, the rustling goes quiet.
Oh. So whatever it is, I spooked.
Either that or it's just stopped and is now cautious.
Alex continues.
Alerted it that you know it's there.
Okay, so it knows that I know it's there, and it knows that I'm currently at the ready. Like, even though I'm sitting uncomfortably, I will attack. I am still unarmored, and I am comfortably, chilling in the water still.
Meanwhile, I'm still going to just maintain my defensive stance and wait to see what happens.
Alrighty.
I don't think anything would really, be attacking us, though. We just got there, and I'm not really, threatening in any way. I'm just sitting there in the water.
Well, actually, hold on. I want to cautiously walk towards the source of the noise and see if I can find out what it was.
Ooh.
Okay, then.
Brave, adventurous one. I'm going to continue resting and relaxing in the water.
Go investigate the noise alone.
I want to get close enough to where I could use my mage hand to try and move some of the brush.
You're gonna get close, but you're not gonna get dangerously close that something could kidnap you or anything. You're gonna get close to where you can
The brush is about 30 feet away from where you and Ollie were resting, so you could do it while just standing next to Ollie.
Okay.
I would do that. I would do it while you're sitting next to me.
I'll go ahead and do that then from where I'm standing.
Alright. So you begin to push around the brush from 30 feet away, and there doesn't appear to be anything there.
Oh. So I legitimately scared it away.
Perhaps.
Because if you just did that, if you searched with your mage hand, that means that there was nothing in there. Because you would have felt it technically.
Yes and no. It could have moved. It could have moved from back to a further away position, though.
True, it could have backed up, but even so, it still knows that we know something was there. So, if you think about it, technically both of us have you know what I mean? Everybody's got a thing going where we know they know and they know we know, kind of shit. I'm just gonna continue relaxing in the water. I think Allie deserves to rest. I'm gonna let her continue. I'm gonna let her continue resting.
Okay. Give me just a second. I need to go talk to a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, I'm of the opinion where I kind of want to see what it is because I think I might have an idea of what it is there, but at the same time, I don't want to go in case it's not what I'm thinking.
I mean, even while my character's technically naked and chilling in the water, she still has 11 armor class by herself without any armor.
For racial perks.
Yeah, so even if we do get attacked and I don't have time to put on armor, I can still beat the shit out of it.
Yep.
So I'm just letting her rest at this point because honestly, after having that much traumatizing shit, I want to have character development and just keep it going.
Now, just for the sake of, in case shit does go south, for my character's reaction, is she fully nude or is she in undergarments?
She is without clothes. She's actually bathing, actually
fully
resting
nude,
and
fully
bathing.
nude. Okay.
Yeah. So dragon scale is showing. Neko is currently on guard. We heard a noise. Both of us have passive perception where we can hear noises. And I am currently basically naked in the water with my head on my knee in the water, basically up to my top of my knee, so my head is basically like touching the water.
Cookie is
and I am
relaxing in
basically
the water,
resting.
and I'm on guard because we heard a noise coming from the woods.
And I basically made a low rumble signifying that I know something's there. And Yuri said that the creature is no longer there because Neko used Mage Hand. So,
Well, I
so the
used Mage
creature's
Hand
either
to try and search the area I heard it from.
right. So you didn't find anything, which means that the creature could still be there, but not in the brush anymore. It might be further back now.
Oh yeah, how many bananas did it collect?
We don't know. Yuri's AFK at the moment.
Yeah, we're waiting on Yuri to come back and tell us what's going on.
I'm here.
Oh, you're here? Okay.
Oh, just as I opened Animal Crossing.
We were just basically updating King on what happened.
So, yeah, how many bananas do I got that are good?
How many bananas did you get? Is that what you're asking him?
Yeah, because you collected bananas.
Oh, you did get bananas, didn't you? So how many bananas did you get,
I wonder
Yuri?
how many were right or good.
Yuri?
What's up?
Says he here.
King is asking how many bananas did he get that were like good bananas.
6.
6
Nice.
just regular bananas.
He got 6 bananas. Good job, King.
6 bananas.
You got 6 bananas. Banana.
Banana.
And now back to our noise. Any update on what's gonna happen? Do you have any more
I heard the sound too then, right?
What is your passive perception?
Let me see. Where is it? I'm on the wrong thing. Give me a second. I'm in my inventory. Gotta go to the character.
It's on your left. It's on your left side. It's in your additional senses type.
It's right below your charisma.
11.
You have 11? Okay.
Yeah.
Did he hear the noise, Yuri? He has 11 passive perception, like the rustling that we heard. Did he hear it where he was, or no?
Yes, he did.
So he heard it.
Okay, then in my reaction, even though I was gone for a moment, which I apologize for, I would do, away from people though, so it doesn't get affected by anyone, but Thunder Wave. Make a sound.
Thunder Wave?
Yeah, but I'll make sure no one's in my way.
Hold on. You're going to cast Thunder Wave.
Yeah.
10-foot cube around yourself.
15, I think.
Okay, 15-foot cube around yourself.
And isn't he like 60 feet away from us?
Yeah.
You wouldn't hit anything, King.
Here where the brush was rustling at. Are you sure you want to do that?
Are you sure you want to waste a spell?
I have very limited spell slots right now.
I mean, yeah, but, just to make sure that since Thunder Wave is
don't waste it. I mean, if you want to do it, but like at the same time, don't waste it. That's my advice. That's all I'm saying is don't waste spell. It's not worth it. But whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know kind of what I want to do in response though.
I'll think about it.
I'm gonna continue just chilling in the water, relaxing as Allie keeps thinking about her past.
I'm going to very loudly address the area that the noise came from. And just be if you understand what I'm saying, you might as well come out. We know you're there.
Silence.
No response.
You don't receive a response at all.
Okay. At this point, I'm
Another tear forms on Allie's face as she has another flashback.
I'm going to kneel down on the ground, but keep being watchful of the woods for anything moving or something like that.
Alrighty. King, what are you up to? You heard the rustling in the woods and collected your 6 bananas.
and you're like 60 feet from us, so
I go towards the sound.
you're gonna go towards the sound. Dope.
Are you sure you want to do that?
You know what?
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone pause for a second. Like, I know we're on an adventure, but you know what you sound like, Yuri? You know those games that are like, "Are you sure you want to do that?" Anytime you want to do something,
Do
just,
that.
"Are you sure you want to do something? You sure you want to do
You
that?"
know, the funny thing is,
I saw.
he asked me that exact same question in that exact same way when I said
I
wanted to-
know. That's why I was like, dude, I have to say something.
I basically say that when you're about to do something stupid.
Well, you thought me attacking 3 bandits were stupid, but see how that went.
So I ask again, King, are you sure you want to walk towards the sound?
Yes.
Okay. You walk towards where the sound came from. About 30 feet. Before a short bow arrow is shot at you.
Nice.
What's your AC?
17.
It misses and thunks into a tree directly next to you.
You did attack me!
I'm going
She'll
to
scream.
Can I roll perception to hear it?
Yes, but the DC would be really high since it's a short bow. And he's still like 20, 30 feet away from you.
Since I'm already
Alright.
looking in that direction, do I see the arrow?
Okay, I rolled, Yuri. It's
King, rear back, and just narrowly dodge something.
all right.
Don't
Hey,
worry.
Yuri. I rolled perception. It's nat 20, 23.
Absolute mad lad. Somehow you managed to hear an arrow thunk into a tree 30 feet away from you.
Very shortly after he hears the thunk, his character also hears me shouting out, "You might want to get ready for a fight!"
She'll scream, "Do you know who I am?" What reserve?
After calmly composing and controlling emotions, even with tears still technically falling from her face, Ali proceeds to stand up, put on
I don't
her
see
armor
Nala
again.
in here, so you're
and
probably
prepare
going to want
for
to go
battle.
hunt her down.
Alright. Roll initiative.
Roll initiative!
It's that time again, boys!
19.
12!
I get to roll the initiative for every fucking thing in this encounter.
Ha!
15!
I got 12.
Mine is 19.
I didn't roll the highest.
I don't know that I.
Roll 4.
I got an 11
Okay.
with my plus
So,
one initiative
we're gonna
mark.
start with these two. They're that number. So this is that. This becomes. Where's the number? There it is. I'm using dice to keep track of this shit, by the way.
Sorry.
Yeah. Here's-
Fun.
And these are all just one number higher.
So who's attacking first?
Okay. I didn't pay attention to what you guys rolled, so you're gonna have to retell me. But
I'm 19.
19. Neko.
12.
King.
15.
Okay, so
Said Nala's in the room, please close the door. As in, like, all the way.
She wasn't
All-
in here.
19.
I said, if she was, please close the door.
I know. I was saying she wasn't in here.
I didn't know that. My phone died.
15. You
No,
said
you
King,
already had.
Yeah, 15.
and Neko got 12.
12.
Yep.
Yes.
I know I didn't roll high.
Right. So Cookie is moving first, followed by
Oh shit. The big one that fucking caused all the drama on the ship is going first.
8.
And she's a little at the moment.
She's a little
Yeah,
nude.
Cookie is first, followed by an
Oh no,
8.
she's got her armor on, remember? I said she calmly puts on her armor as she got
Oh.
up.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So the turn order is Cookie, NPC, NPC, Yui, Val, and then the rest of the turn. Whatever else is there.
Okay.
I'm not going to say how many come after Val.
I'm going to proceed and just burn down all the brush in front of me.
So you've already used your breath weapon for the day on heating the water.
I already used the rest, remember?
He was resting while he was doing that.
I already used the rest.
It's on a long rest, not short.
But what do you... What?
You used your breath weapon to heat the water, did you not?
No, you told me not to roll anything. That would just be body heat.
I thought you were going to... Okay. Well,
No, you told me not to.
well, never mind.
That's your fault, not mine. Pay attention, DM.
I told you not to roll because it's point blank. You can't miss with it.
Yes, but I didn't actually use it because you told me not to.
You good? You
You
good?
still said don't do it. Did he not, Neko?
Hey, don't drag me into this.
Yeah, but you were here when he said it.
That doesn't mean I remember.
That's just you being dumb.
I'm just looking at my drop frames. That's fine.
Alright, anyways, with our DM being obviously
My
completely
connection's
clueless,
being
Alright,
fucky.
turn orders in no mic. Cookie, top of the round, what you doing?
I'm gonna burn it down.
You're gonna fucking breath weapon the brush.
I'm gonna burn all of it down. We're gonna clear view of everything. Fuck it all.
Putting it 30 feet towards the brush and then use your breath weapon to burn it.
Yep.
Okay,
Just
then.
blah.
What's the fucking damage of your breath weapon? Fuck. Learn.
The highest it can go is 6, and funny enough, I rolled 6.
Wow. Lucky
Amazing.
little shit. Alright. Gold is a 15-foot cone. Dex saving throw. Alright, so you do a 15-foot cone of fire into the brush and light it ablaze. You don't successfully hit anything other than the brush, though.
Well, that was the goal, was hit the brush, so.
Well, if you managed to hit something else, it would have been a bonus.
Fair.
Yeah.
Because you gotta keep in mind, she's still technically unstable. She's still having flashbacks during all this, so she's kind of what we like to call, not 100% there, per se.
Next up on the round, a Mastiff.
A what?
A Mastiff. A dog.
Oh, okay. There's a dog on this island? The fuck?
There's a dog.
Wow.
It's an interesting...
Mastiff runs up on King using 40 feet of movement and makes a bite attack. What's your AC, King?
17.
17. The bite hits whatever the fuck clothing you're wearing, I didn't bother to check, and does not manage to deal any damage to you.
Nice. So just
Slap
bit
the dog.
nothing.
No.
Actually, you could, because technically it came at you. You could technically kill the dog if you wanted to.
Very much well good.
I was gonna say, just fucking kill it.
Let me
Sword.
look at my thing.
Hold on.
Hmm?
It's not your turn yet.
Okay.
Next up in the turn order, an unknown source fires a short bow at King.
Wow. They really hate King.
He's the only one they can see.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're probably the only ones that, or King's probably the only one with invisible line of sight.
I can't wait till it comes back to my turn, because I'm gonna do something funny.
They fire a short bow at King. And, oh shit, okay.
They hit.
What'd you get?
I crit.
So I can't even block it.
Nope. It completely bypasses armor class on a crit.
So...
Damage dice. Not that it matters that much. How much health do you have?
Give me a second.
Do we not all have, like, the same, like, starting health, or no?
Mm-mm.
Nope. It's dependent on your class
Oh, okay.
and level.
Okay,
got-
HP 18.
18. Alright, so you take 6 points of piercing damage. I think. Although,
That's
no.
actually not that bad, King. That's actually not that bad.
That's,
No.
yeah, that's the right dice. Never mind. We're good.
See, I'm
6
So,
points
I'm
of
six-
piercing
lucky. I
damage
rolled
as
high
an
for
arrow
Damn, there's a lot of shit here.
into your shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I took 6 away.
The turn order. King. You're up.
Kill the dog, King.
Have
Just kill
only
it.
one visible opponent, and it is the dog nipping at your heels.
Just kill the dog, King.
And you know the general area in which the arrow came from that struck you in the shoulder.
I'm gonna be honest. I really just think you should just kill the dog, because then you don't have to worry about the dog, and then we can just focus on the
But the
rest of them.
power invested in me, of the Great One. Thunderwave on the pooch.
You're gonna use a 15-foot attack.
You're going to cast Thunder Wave on the
He's
food.
just gonna annihilate everything.
God.
Alright.
Eradicate the dog with a Thunderwave!
I need to look up the fucking spell for Thunder Wave. Hold on a second.
Oh my god. The pooch is dead, probably.
Thunderwave
why
does
the-
2d8
Okay,
thunder
okay.
damage and pushes any.
Save. Oh my god. Alright, what's your spell save DC?
14.
The pooch succeeds on the Constitution saving throw.
Okay, I'll do the for damage.
So it takes half damage. Roll
So it's-
2d8.
Yep.
Tell me what you got.
5.
You rolled a 5 total.
Yeah.
Pooch takes 2 damage.
And then I run. I go back 30 feet, since I still have movement.
Are you sure you wanted to do that?
You mean to tell me that the time it took him to go investigate the thing, something got behind him? Nani?
Yeah, let's go.
Pooch will provoke an opportunity attack.
Oh.
It's a pooch stickly, though.
The pooch.
Oh,
will
if you
not
turn
roll.
around, to move, what's he saying?
Your Pooch's attack range of 5 feet, you'll provoke opportunity on it.
I can still use shield, correct?
You can still cast shield.
I'll do it.
Okay?
You're gonna run with the shield on.
Move away and reaction cast shield on the Pooch's attack.
Mhm.
What's your AC with shield?
17 plus 5, so 22.
22. You successfully block the Pooch's attack. And
Yeah.
you're, 30 feet away towards King and them?
You mean the others? Yeah.
Gotcha.
Cookie and me.
Oh, so he went forward. He went towards us. Okay.
Yep.
Now I was trying to figure out where he was going. I was like, is he going back towards where he was or to us?
Yeah. King is
Wait.
out of the way.
No. Wait a minute. If he comes towards us, he hits the fire. Doesn't he take fire damage?
He can move around the fire.
Yeah.
Okay. I was about to say because there's still that fire.
Yeah. Next up, Val.
Balak. Okay, I would first like to use my first spell slot to conjure some cats.
Conjure cats. Oh boy, I get to look at that spell now.
It conjures 3 spectral cats that deal 1d4 plus 1 damage.
There it
Slashing.
is. Gotcha.
And I will then command them to go and try and search the underbrush for the other targets.
Alright, so you're sending 3 spectral cats to run into the brush and identify targets.
Yes.
Do note that they cannot communicate back to you if they should find one. Just that they would damage one on contact.
Okay.
Is that fine?
That should be fine.
Gotcha. The cats rush into the brush, and I'm going to have you roll 2d20.
Any modifiers or just...
Nope. This is the cat's attack.
Okay, first one is a 16.
Alright.
Next one is a 17.
Alright, they both connect. Roll 1d4 for both.
1d4 plus 1.
Now, are you spreading the cats out to look in a wide area, or are you just sending them into the brush in like a group?
I had them spread out a little bit.
Got it. Thank you.
The first one is 4. And
4
second
damage.
one is
Damn,
4
max
damage.
attack.
No, it's 1d4 plus 1, so max attack would have been 5. They both do
so you
4.
got 2 4s?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Alright, and then meanwhile, fire still rages on.
Second.
And I can still cast cantrip, right?
If it takes a bonus action.
Firebolt. I think that does.
That is an action.
No, okay, so I can't.
Action.
I guess that's my turn then.
Alrighty. Next up on the turn order.
This poor soul over here. Oh boy. A rather limp-looking mastiff runs its way over towards King and Cookie with a familiar spectral cat nipping at its heel.
Yes! Go, my precious!
40 feet and barely doesn't manage to reach King in time. King.
That's funny. Can't even get the king because it's been being bitten in the leg. It's like, I want king. Ah, my leg.
I summon the pals with Emmy to go to the dog and thunder wave it again.
It's not your
up,
turn.
Water.
And
Another
when it is.
arrow is fired from the brush towards Cookie this time. What is your AC?
17.
17. Why the fuck y'all all got the same AC?
Oh no, I have 13.
Funny
it's
thing is,
fine.
I'm not wearing armor.
Alright, the short bow harmlessly tinks off of your armor.
I'm wearing chainmail too, so it's heavy armor.
Harmlessly tinks off of your armor.
It just goes ting.
Yeah, no, like I said, I have hide armor, which is only AC of 13, so there goes your theory.
Alright, so there's another short bow.
Yep.
Alright, so edit the number 8 for short bow. You.
I'm going to go ahead and edit number 7 as well because it's the same thing.
It's just a short bow, really? You have 3 short bows shooting at
and
us?
2 mastiffs.
These are probably the
You don't know
slavers.
who's firing the short bow, but it's there.
That's for sure.
It's information. You can't argue with it. The next short bow is again fired at Ollie. Which instead of tinking off their armor, flies past their abdomen and sinks into the sand behind them.
And now I'm assuming it's back
Ollie
to
first.
me.
Yep. You now know what the weapons of everybody are. As well as that they have 2 dogs.
And one
Alright,
of them
so
has
there's
a
a
cat
dog.
nipping
There's a
at them.
dog near us.
Very weak now.
There's a dog near us. There's
Yep.
also a dog.
About 20 feet from you and 10 feet from King.
Okay. What do I want to do here? So the arrows reminded her of her past. I'm trying to like build a story off of this because I just
Okay.
want to like make this interesting. Arrow reminds her of her past, and in the moment she has a moment to think about her past, and then decides she's had enough of everyone's bullshit around her, and transforms.
Oh. Alrighty then.
Roll of visibility.
Insert
Alright.
old fight whistle.
So yeah, fun begins.
Oh, yes. I need to go find the message where I sent you this thing. That's...
I'm gonna go to the
that's
bathroom
what
again while
sorted.
this is happening.
Cool. There we go.
Okay, so you gain 50 temporary HP and double your outgoing damage.
Alright, and now I just have to roll. I'm gonna attack the fucking Mastiff as a full-blown dragon. I'm gonna fucking wreck his
You're gonna
face.
attack the one that has the cat at its heel?
Yeah, I'm just gonna kill it since it's closest.
Oh, go ahead. Attack.
Rolling. 16.
You've bypassed its AC. Don't even bother rolling damage. It had 1 health in the first place.
That's dead.
Alright, I need to remove this one from the turn order. Anything else you want to do on your turn? Bonus action? Shit like that?
I'm gonna go move and sit in the fire.
You're going to sit in the fire.
Yep.
You don't have fire resistance.
Yeah, I do.
From what?
Dragonborn. My ancestry is damage from fire. I'm damage resistance against fire.
Oh.
I can't be harmed by fire.
No, resistance is half damage. You don't have immunity.
Okay. I'm back.
Meh.
What did I miss?
I have 70 health.
Alright. So, Cookie proceeds to walk directly into the brush he's set ablaze.
Okay.
For some fucking reason.
Meh. Can I roll perception while I'm in the fire just to look to see if I find anything?
Absolutely, but you take 1 fire damage for walking into the brush.
Oh no, I'm so scared of 1 damage. Alright.
You're going to make a perception check. Go ahead and roll.
Oh my god, 22.
22. Oh god, I doubt I'm going to be able to beat that with all 3 of these people. Because the dog
It's nuts.
Oh.
We know where the
right.
2 dogs are.
Alright, everybody, I'm gonna have to end the stream here. I got no mic time, but yeah, it's fun playing with y'all. And doing all this other cool shit.
Alright,
Yeah, see y'all later.
Successfully identifies the locations of all 3 archers. They
Nice.
appear to be in simple hunting gear and are wielding a short bow, of course.
And now they have a dragon sitting in a fire staring at them.
All 3 are roughly 60 feet away.
I have 4 turns of this left after it rolls around, so this is gonna be fun.
Yep. You get 1 per long rest. I'm regretting giving that to you at such an early level, but you know what? It won't become a problem once you reach about level 5.
Oh
So
no, not at all.
it won't become a problem.
It'll become more interesting by then.
By level 5, you get 2 charges of it, but that's not that big of a problem because at level 5 it just doubles your health instead of, like, I don't fucking know, giving you 5 times as much.
Mm-hmm.
It's just funny.
So, at early levels, you basically become immune to everything. But later in levels, it's mostly just going to be used for a damage buff. Which is funny. Anyway.
Next turn, I guess.
Next up, Mastiff, again. Boy, I can't wait to fucking get this one killed, too.
Oh, did I kill one of them? Or did we manage to kill one of them?
They're the one that was limping out of the brush that had your spectral cat on its heel. Cookie fucking turned into a dragon and slapped him.
Okay.
He's very much dead. He had 1 HP after your cat.
He had 1 HP after my cat attack!
Yeah. Mastiffs don't have a lot of health.
So
They
if
just-
I'd gotten max damage, it would have just died. That would have been
He would have
beautiful.
instantly died.
That would have been beautiful.
It would have been. That would have been great.
Okay, I'm almost wondering now what the other 2 cats are up to. I know one of them dealt damage to one of the archers, but where's the third?
The third didn't find anybody.
Okay.
Yep. It's going to continue looking, though. Don't worry.
Okay.
But Cookie managed to find everybody.
Yeah.
Because he's fucking tall.
Well, I figured it was a smart thing for me to do.
I mean, he rolled a crit on perception, and I just couldn't bypass it with stealth, so.
Yeah. But no, like I said though, I figured it was a smart thing for me to do to use those as basically like
Absolutely.
chump
smart.
blockers to try and find them.
Very intelligent to use. It's a very wizard thing to do.
Because I have low health and AC.
Yeah. Comparatively.
Comparatively to the fucking dragon with 70.
AC. Sorcerer with 17 AC. What the fuck?
Yeah, sorcerer with 17 AC. I've only got 13 AC because I can't, or I could go higher than like medium armor, but I wouldn't be proficient or good at it, so I just prefer not to.
You couldn't even buy anything higher than medium. Anyway, next turn is a short bow. I can't decide who it's going to shoot at, so we're going to roll dice.
What did the mastiff do?
It's going to shoot a cookie. Cool. Oh shit! I never decided on the mastiff.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Hold on a second.
It's going to run up to King because that's the closest person to it. It's going.
Does that
to...
count as an encounter?
What?
Does it count as an encounter?
And this is an encounter. Yes.
I mean, like that I could attack it because it's attacking me.
No.
Okay.
Anyway.
Go on.
3. Your AC
I don't
is
think it makes it. Yeah.
The dog actually manages to hit you.
Even if I shield?
His shield is still raised.
You casted Thunder Wave and then Shield. How many first level spell slots do you have left?
Only one. I can only use shield once more.
Alright. You can cast Shield to avoid the damage.
Yes.
Alright. You've casted Shield and no longer have first level spell slots for the rest of the day, pretty much.
Yeah.
Cool. Next up, Archer Man. Third person on the list, Archer Man decides to shoot at Val.
Okay.
Alrighty. It is a critical failure.
Oh no!
He doesn't hit you.
Does he smack himself in the face with the bowstring?
No, he manages to notch the arrow incorrectly, and it flops harmlessly to the ground 5 feet in front of him.
Thank God! I was about to be worried I'd have to use my shield spell to try and block it.
You're good. You're good. Alright, next up on the turn order, King.
Yeah, I don't think I can try and catch it midair with my mage hand.
You can try.
That would be cool if I succeeded, though.
It would be kind of cool.
She will cast Firebolt at the pooch and say, "Fetch, bitch, fetch."
Fetch, bitch, fetch. Alright. Roll to hit. Well, like, for spell attacking, roll 1d20 and add your spell attack bonus.
Yeah. You're gonna hate me.
What'd you roll?
Never mind. It glitched. I got 14.
14. You bypass his AC. Roll 1d... You said Firebolt, right?
Yeah.
D10.
8.
The pooch has been deaded. He's gone. Pooch is gone. Rip Pooch.
The little bitch that couldn't.
He had fucking 3 health. There was a hope that he could live, but nah. It happened. Oh well. At least I only have one type of creature to keep track of now.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, next up on the turn order. Val. What do?
Can I see the archers myself?
Currently, no. But you're welcome to make a perception check to see if you can find them.
Okay, I shall do that then.
Alright.
15... 19...
Alright, what's your perception check?
21.
You managed to spot 2 of them, but a third, lucky little shit rolled a crit, manages to elude your sight.
Okay, and how close am I to the 2 of them?
They are roughly... Because they're 60 feet away from Cookie, and Cookie is 30 feet upshore, they're about 90 feet away.
Okay, I don't think they're within range of my firebolt.
They indeed are. Firebolt is 100.
It's 120 feet.
Oh, that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, how...
Firebolt spell of spell snipers.
How many times can I cast that?
Once, because you have one action.
Okay.
And for me, I could do twice with Metamagic, but I can't do it again.
That's why you cast 2.
I shall then
Yeah.
cast Firebolt at one of the archers.
Alrighty, roll to hit.
Oh, wait, before I do that, can I first command the one cat that was attacking the Mastiff to go toward and attack one of the other archers?
Yes,
Okay.
you can. Though commanding the cats, I'm gonna say, is like the bonus action.
Okay. So I'll command the cats to attack one of the archers. The other one I shall attack with my Firebolt. Wait, hold on. What do I roll?
Which archer do you plan to attack? I'm gonna say you found the one that has a 17 and the one that has an 8.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the one that has the 17.
Got it.
So
With
it's a
Firebolt?
Yeah, with Firebolt.
Got it. What's the hit?
D20 plus my attack bonus.
Yep.
Let's see here, 17, 22.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll 1d10 damage.
3.
Alrighty. So target takes 3 fire damage.
Okay. And that's my turn. Then,
Alright.
after commanding the cats, yeah, that's all I can do.
They run over to the guy who has an 8. There are 3 of them. Go ahead and roll 3d20.
3d20. First one is a 2.
Fail.
13.
Pass.
And a nat 20.
Crit. Okay, so roll 3d4.
I got a 4, a 3, and a 3.
Alright, so in total, you do
4, 3, 3, 6, 10 damage. Slashing.
13, because you have to have 1 for every one of them. You have doubled his current HP pool. So, how gruesomely do you want these cats to rip this poor man apart?
Oh my.
I want to
Set it in
imagine
fucking
that this
rip it.
arch screams in terror as 3 spectral cats just suddenly leap up and start clawing his face off.
God,
Oh.
he is fucking dead. He is very much dead.
Slit his throat just to make sure.
Yeah. Alright. Next up. I need to remove him from the turn order. Goodbye, question mark, short bow guy.
8.
Oh, wait, you guys can see them now.
No, they're both archers.
I can actually write down what they are. Alright, the one that got a 7. Pick at random who it's going to attack, because I am a very fair person. Where the fuck is my D4? There it is.
Double his ass.
It attacks Val. And misses.
Yay!
Of course. My luck when trying to damage anything is horrible. Rad. So, instead of standing his ground, having watched... Hold on, I need to remove this one dog, too. Having watched both of their dogs and one of their fellow archers get mauled by a cat, they decide to turn tail and flee into the forest, taking 30 feet of movement and taking the hide action. Or hide. They fail. Next up on the turn order, Cookie.
It just
What
got
do?
mauled by a group of cats.
Yeah, I would be terrified too
Yeah!
if someone actually got mauled by a fucking cat.
Well, not just
Especially
one, but three spectral
Three of them.
ghost-like appearance cats.
You're gonna move towards which one? The one that still has yet to run away? Okay. You walk up to them. Nothing really happens on the way there. You're probably going to attack them, aren't you?
Bernie time.
Okay,
Oh no.
go ahead and roll an attack.
Ugh.
24. 20?
Hit. To hit. You still need to bypass his AC, even if you are a dragon.
I was gonna say, if he's doing 24 damage, holy shit!
I mean, he very well could be doing 24 damage. 17 to hit. That is a hit. I assume you rolled the 24 for damage, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, this guy is fucking toast.
Just
He had full health. He does no longer have full health. He is a pile of goddamn ash. Anyway,
holy shit.
Eviscerated him. Alright.
next up, not the dude, because Cookie just killed him. Yui.
He wants to
King.
do one last thing, apparently.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up,
Oh.
King? Or not King, Cookie. What are you doing? You absolutely can do a loud roar as you fucking smush this poor soul below you.
Bye-bye.
Don't even need to bother rolling an intimidation because they're already fleeing for their life.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he's already running away because
He's
of
already
my
fleeing
cats.
for his life.
Because of my cats.
You've just compounded his fear. Good job. Alright,
I can't
King.
get over that.
your turn.
She'll, is anything in her range to spell or no?
The dude that's currently fleeing,
The last person in this encounter is
Mhm.
currently 670 feet away, roughly.
Okay, she'll go, aim towards them and say, "Fetch, bitch, fetch!" and fires firebolt.
And you cast Firebolt at them. Alrighty.
Yep.
Roll.
16.
You bypass their AC. Roll damage.
1.
1 damage. Alright, you ping them in the back with a 1 damage Firebolt. It tingles, but it definitely hit them.
I
Val.
can do this all day.
Do I still have my
King is out
cats?
of-
Or are they despawned
Cats.
now?
Fuck, let me see. No, they are not despawned yet. They last for a minute.
Okay.
Hey, can I quickly go get dinner?
Yeah.
Thank you.
The person only moved 30 feet away from where they were, right?
Yep. They
Okay.
took a shot with the bow and then fled.
Okay, I want to command my cats to go attack.
Alright, roll. 3d20.
6,
6,
13,
barely pass,
and a 4.
fail. Roll 1d4 plus 1 damage.
That would be 4 total.
Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. I'm gonna be surprised if this one guy manages to get away with his life. Okay, his turn.
He's going to take the disengage action to prevent provoking opportunity attacks, and then run another 30 feet away. And that's his turn.
Prince Ali.
He
Time
is
to
now
see
60
she-
feet away from Cookie, 30 feet away from your cats. Alright, Cookie, you move 30 feet closer.
And he's about like 120 feet away from me now.
Reach him. Well, you're not in range to burn him with anything. You're far too large to use a crossbow, so you're just kind of stuck in melee. Unless you want to drop the form to use your crossbow. It's not like you're going to be able to keep it for much longer after this combat's over.
I can't say, but he's definitely looking like he's going to go down soon.
Because cats.
Yeah, the cats are really shredding him. Bucket deform. Alright, you're going to crossbow him, then? Got you. Roll to attack. You're going to use your, I think, Dex mod.
I think that's Dex.
Dex mod. Plus 1d20. Hit is 17. Alrighty. Light crossbow is a d8, I think. 1d8 piercing. Six damage. Alrighty. Cookie,
Or Ali, the Annihilation Dragon, reverts back to their dragonborn form and fires a crossbow bolt, pinging the poor soul in the back and killing him. Combat is over.
Yay!
You won. GG. You've successfully killed a hunting party.
of 2 dogs and 3 effectively bandits.
At that point, I guess I'm going to walk up to my spectral cats before they despawn and just start giving them praises and petting them.
They are absolutely fucking soaked in blood, but accept your pets.
It is beautiful.
Ali goes to brood at the ocean. Got it?
After I'm...
King is
Huh?
And King is AFK.
Yeah, King's AFK. After they finally despawn, I head back to the water towards Ali and wash the blood off of my hands into the ocean there.
Gotcha.
Before...
You're
Looking-
welcome to loot the bodies if you'd like.
Yep. After that, I shall go and loot the bodies.
Alrighty. On them, there is a dagger
Cool.
for each. 1d4, standard.
Three
A short bow.
short bows.
And, well, they have leather armor, but there's a few holes in it, and it might be a bit difficult to get off. Up to you if you want to spend the time doing that.
No, I'm good.
There's about 17 arrows per corpse.
So 17.
So I'm not keeping track of ammunition, so just some arrows.
You're welcome to keep track of your own ammo if you want to.
I will.
Cool.
So that's a total of 51 arrows. Any gold?
No. No
Nope.
gold on them.
No gold. Well, damn. I'm broke and need gold.
Strange, is it not?
Huh?
Very strange, is it not?
It is
None
very
of your
strange.
encounters have resulted in any amount of payment.
Oh, how much experience do we get from that?
I'm gonna go with a milestone system.
Okay.
So whenever you complete something major, you get a level up or something.
Okay.
That way we don't have to track that.
Okie dokie.
Aside from that,
Aside from that,
that's
there's
that's
not
about
really
it. You killed a hunting party.
Yay.
They didn't manage to find any food, sadly.
Mm-hmm.
But that does bring you knowledge that there is definitely people here.
Yeah, there's definitely
And they
sentient
are
life.
most likely hostile.
So I have a small knife and 3 daggers and 3 short bows. If we can...
I mean, you can go arm the effectively peasants that you have on the ship.
The crew people?
Anything better than their bare hands.
Yeah, I suppose I'll go back to the... I'll go back to the ship, and the crew members you said didn't have any weapons?
Nope. None of them have weapons, but they could if... Though when you get back, Harry has managed to give them a few daggers. There's a short sword, then there's a longbow in the mix.
Okay, I'll add my...
Clear where he got them from, just that he has them. That they have them now.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and give them the 3 daggers and 2 of the short bows.
Alrighty. You've armed more of the peasants on the ship.
That way
they're just able to defend themselves now if something attacks.
Yeah, that way they can have some better defense.
Yep. Or send out hunting parties of their own.
Mm-hmm.
Which is very helpful.
Very helpful.
Yep.
Very, very, very helpful. I guess I'll go back to the beach and standing near the water's edge, I look out towards Ollie and just kind of shout out to them. You handled yourself very well out there. I'm glad to have you on my side. After that, I guess I'll go and sit down underneath a nearby tree and take a short rest.
Alrighty. Yuri comes out from the captain's quarters and gives you a small applause. He appears to have been watching the whole encounter play out and didn't do anything to intervene.
Mm-hmm.
More or less just watching what you're capable of.
Summoning cats, that's what I'm capable of.
The cat's turning into a dragon and getting bullied by an archer.
I don't know about anybody else, but I think this would be a good time to go ahead and stop for the night since Cookie's in no mic time.
Cookie's in no mic time. King is probably going to be really tired.
He's currently AFK, but we can ask him when he gets back.
Yeah.
But I
don't mind continuing, though I do want to get some sleep at some point.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm pretty down to call it here.
And honestly, for pulling literally everything out of thin air, I think I'm doing pretty well.
Yeah, that actually was really fun and went very well.
Yay. Welcome to an easy encounter. Those were all CR 1/8 creatures. Fun times. I don't know how to balance encounters, so they're going to start out as kind of easy and eventually get harder as I figure out what's actually challenging.
Well, I mean,
but it's kind of better to start off with easier ones so you can get used to your character's abilities anyway.
Yeah.
Get used to the bullshit that is summoning hordes of cats.
I was tempted on doing it again, but...
a lot of damage at low level. Really a lot of damage.
Yeah, but no, like I said, I was tempted on summoning another swarm of them, but I was like, no, since they're archers, and the person I would normally be hiding behind is walking off in another direction, I might want to save those spell slots for a shielding spell.
You are right. And King used two of his to shield, and the last one on a Thunderwave.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was trying to be smart with my spell slots there.
Though, generally, as long as you can make it back to the ship, you should be safe to have a long rest.
Yeah.
There's enough peasants and, well, Yuri there to protect you while you do so.
Mm-hmm. Which I know, probably going to be wanting to do that eventually.
Yeah. Wonderful metagame reason, though, for the obviously high-level Yuri not intervening. It would not only trivialize every combat encounter,
Mm-hmm. It become way
but
too easy.
it would become way too easy. And the only way to make it balanced would be to make you fight like CR5 monsters, which would one-shot you.
For
No
me being
question
squishy mage, yes.
Two
would-
squishy mages, even the paladin, with their 50 HP in their form,
Yeah, with
would
the
be
increased
one-shot.
70 HP.
Effectively, they have 60, 70 HP, yeah.
Yeah,
It's still one-shot them most of the time.
I'm
If
good.
not, then two-shot them.
I'm good.
Yeah. So, if Yuri intervenes, it's most likely only going to be to keep you alive, should you end up on death's door. Or end up unconscious and somebody is sent out to find you.
I'm pretty sure me being as squishy as I am, I'm probably going to be needing that.
Yeah. I figured a DNPC who had healing would be more valuable than one that's just stealth or some shit.
Yeah.
Even if it is a very minuscule amount of healing.
Seeing as we don't have an actual healer other than, cookies, I can definitely agree it would be beneficial to have something like a fucking clinic or whatever to be able to go back to and just get healing.
Yeah. Though the only healing Yuri actually fucking has is lay on hands.
I mean, that's still healing.
It's 10 points.
Depending on how much damage I've got, that could put me up to full.
That's
So.
as much healing as not King, Cookie can provide at level 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he isn't exactly the best healer, but he can definitely keep the ship safe.
Yeah, as long as we have somebody to keep our base of operations as we explore this island, safe.
Rather than fucking horde of peasants.
Yeah, then, there's nothing wrong with a horde of peasants per se, but it'd be more beneficial to have an actual, combative person there.
Yeah.
Who could potentially help train the peasants to fucking do better.
Oh yeah, and also doing funny things with Cookie's backstory and flashbacks.
Yeah.
Well, what the fuck is person that looks like Yuri doing in there?
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of keen to find that out. But
I mean, he's bound to figure it out eventually.
mm-hmm.
I'm sure.
But no, when
I've already at least at one way he could figure out why.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm not gonna lie though, when the encounter, when
No.
you mentioned the rustling,
I'm back. Sorry, what I missed.
We're voting on a stopping point for the night.
Yep.
No, I mean with the fight. Oh, okay.
We won.
Did I get hurt at all or no?
That's fucking mauled the last guy.
So I didn't get hurt.
Nope.
No, it wasn't my cats that
Yeah.
mauled the last guy. Cookie shot him in the back as he was running.
Yeah. But you're welcome to return to the ship now and do a long rest.
I'd recommend
Okay, so
we
everything
all-
resets.
If you
Yeah.
have any extremely pressing matters besides finding a way home off the island.
Other than,
I like how this whole fight started because I walked into it.
Yeah.
I mean, we could technically just take the same ship we used to get here to go home, but at the same
Sure.
time, we're
The
also
ship is damaged beyond repair.
pallet's barely even damaged at all. The
Yeah.
wheel still works. It's just a matter of finding someone who can fucking run the ship.
Yep.
I'll do it.
On the ship knows how to use it.
Yeah, nobody on the ship knows how to actually sail it. So we need to find ourselves a new captain to be able to do that. But at the same time, we also need to find whoever originally is conscripting the slave trading and try and put an end to them.
There's also...
Well, I could sail.
Are you even on the right island?
Yeah, there's not even a guarantee we're at the right place.
Why would a slave trading organization have a hunting party of just that?
True.
True.
Very, very true. So we have agreed that this was a ending point?
Yeah. We can end it here. It'll give me time to actually try and plan something.
Alright. I'll go ahead and end my stream then.
Alrighty.
So...
Hope y'all had fun with that one.
Oh, I definitely did.
Yay. I did my job.
You did your job. I had fun.
Yay.
Head pats.